Actually, can people contact the people that are missing while I look at this?
I
Who's
was
on though?
updating. I'm logging in right now.
Let's see,
Sorry,
where
I'm
are
already logged
now
in.
roars? Okay, so the first roar is good because that's during intermission. The second
I
roar
haven't
is
finished mine, so just so you know.
okay. Yeah, no, I definitely want to see where you put yours because I don't see it yet, but you definitely might put it in.
Kaya appears to have come online.
They will be fixed in a minute. So every time you guys leave raid, basically I'm gonna have to push it again, and then it will update like it did just now with all the colors once everyone's in. So Lix, you're still white. That's why don't you have a good color? Why couldn't you be purple?
That's unfortunate.
Hey, that's my color. Back off.
Whoa. Yeah, that would be the people not in raid. So Barry, Moo, and Diane. Yeah,
Who's
so I
immune
can
set?
add. Oh my gosh! You know what? They're a new raider, and they're here to replace all of you.
Wait, mine is still white though.
Yours is blue.
Okay.
Yours is
No,
definitely.
but like everyone's
those-
name, the rest of the name.
Hit where you want it to be.
Let me refresh.
That's weird. I saw you push it, but nothing changed.
Apologies for everybody.
So I would like one at roughly 5:12 if possible, or like 5:15. 5:15.
I would like to apologize for me being late. I didn't even notice the time.
Now you're back.
Putting Ari's Windrush there,
That works.
and we
because
have another druid, so we can put that roar there too.
then in that case the roars look good to me because there's a lot of movement in those spots. So
And then Miranda's roar can always be up for grabs.
yeah,
If there's
so
an extra
I'll
time you need it. I assigned hers at 5:15, and I assigned Ari's Windrush, so those two are always available for
perfect.
calling.
Let me. Sorry,
Bro,
it's gonna
I-
take me a quick second.
I didn't even notice the time, and then Miranda texted me raid. I was like, oh shit.
Did someone
I
say raid
accident
Shadow
fired him.
Legends?
Could one person kindly click on the people I'm summoning? Thank you.
Oh, I'm just running. I'm outside. I'm on my way.
Yo, how do you use the best in slot? Just press it?
Yeah, it's like an unused
It's a
trinket.
trinket. You get to use it 30 seconds after everything important happened.
Okay. Should I buy it? I think I have enough token.
If you have enough tokens, you
Yes.
should definitely buy it. It's a great item.
Oh, I would. It's fun. There's nothing else really to get.
Oh, I'm here.
Okay, I'm gonna kind of just start off with, like, obviously yesterday was getting used to stuff, so I'm gonna start off with what I kind of want to change today, what I want to work on, and then the general goal today is going to be getting to the second Galgeo sets and getting through those. Even if we don't meet the damage check we're facing, I just want to be able to see that we're getting there. Do I have 8 markers up? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can't count. Hi, everyone just tune in super duper fast, and I'll get through this as fast as possible, and then we'll get pulling.
Somebody invite Kayam. I tried.
We do have kind. Everyone just tune in
Now.
super duper fast.
I am here.
20 seconds to get into the stream. I'll just quickly go over. I have like 3 bullet points on what I want to work on today with like the first Galgeo sets and the Frost Shatter roots there. And then we'll get going. Yesterday was get comfy, today is let's execute. Alright, so first thing, if you get Galgeo set number 1, I changed the raid plan diagram here because I want to make it very obvious. If you are in the jail, you are only getting knocked through the green walls. Yesterday we had a really sad moment happen here where basically everyone just blew up every single wall, and now we have nothing for Frost Shatter's boots all of a sudden. So I can't have that happen. I need you guys only hitting the green wall. It's in the raid plan that I sent out, slide 7, if you really do need to see the wall, but in general, it is the wall facing towards the center of the room, like towards the direct center of the room skull. That's going to be the default wall. One thing that I also want to change is if you look here, you can kind of see that Sue is trying to get around on the right side over there. Like, watch Sue on the right side here. Sue's trying to get around on the right side. Maybe if we can pull both Galgeals like one step off the wall, and that way if we do have a wrong wall break, people can get behind that wall that's right there behind my quest objectives, because if there was a tiny bit more room, Sue would have lived. Unfortunately, there wasn't enough room. Make sure that people were dipping. I saw, like, obviously last night we didn't have the best placements, but when I call dip your feet, you need to be dipping your feet when I see dip. So I'll go 3, 2, 1 dip, and you need to be standing in fire on dip, then you can step out. So that's kind of the Galgeo fixes. Frost Shatter Spears. So I lied to you guys. The assignments for left and right are when you are facing the center of the room. So yesterday I said it's when you're facing the edge of the room. That is incorrect. It is facing the center of the room. So by default, melee will kind of be going to the right and range to the left, but always listen to the weak aura. Does anyone have any questions? Those are the 3 points that I really wanted to hit today.
Yes. In terms of the Galgeals, does it have to be so close up to the fire thing? Because Muggsy doesn't like it for some reason. He moves when the walls are on him.
So the reason that we put it so close to the fire is to make the spears a bit easier and put a bit of a few more options for walls. And it creates less of a running space that the range have to do and the melee have to do to get in and out. You don't have to pull Muggsy back deep into there if you don't want to, after you guys do the initial fire soak. Like, when...
It's not by choice, though. When you put the Galgeals down, he actually moves. Like, he doesn't like it for some reason.
Here, let me watch right here. So I see Galgeals go down. Okay, yeah, I see that he walked forward. It's because of LOS, so maybe it would be a bit of positioning play by you to kind of figure out where the good spot is. You can maybe position a bit more towards the center of the room rather than, thank you for the summon, rather than being deeper in those Galgeals, if that makes sense.
So I don't need to be on the stone side, right? I'm free to move anywhere I want.
Everyone is free to move anywhere except for Turd and I. Turd and I are the people that are making sure that we're on the proper side. Other than that, you guys can, anyone can stand anywhere unless I'm directly calling we're about to phase, you need to be on the rock side right now or anything like that.
Okay, so I did not know that. I thought I had to be on the stone side, so...
Yeah, so in order to transition the boss, every single person needs to switch, so that's why Turd and I are considered anchors, so then everyone else can turn their brain off and position wherever they want.
Okay.
The Dratnos video was saying...
information.
Dratnos video was saying after the jails were broke that melee should go left because the boss could be positioned close enough that they continue to hit it and range goes right.
But the assignments for the thing are going to say right for melee and left for range. That's what I was experiencing yesterday. So that's why I'm saying the assignments are based off if you're facing the center of the room. So if I'm against that door over there and I'm facing the center of the room, that is how we're going to orient the spears. So it's exactly like the video said. That's why I'm making that change, so then melee do get their uptimes. So if you watch the video there, Sue went to the right, and that's because he was going off the orientation that I said he truly should have gone the other way, and that's my bad.
Yeah, so we stay steel side on the first one, I guess is probably the easiest
Yeah,
way
so
to put
in
it.
general, melee are going to be going steel side, but there is a world where 3 melee get assigned Frost Shatter Spears, and if that's the case, you just need to look at your weak aura. Yeah, well, you look at your weak aura. The weak aura is God, again. If I'm on the other side right now, I am facing the center of the room. Right would be this way, left would be this way.
Everybody would be facing the center of the room because we just dipped.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So basically, you're facing the center of the room because you dipped and you're about to run out, and you're going to use that orientation. Let's drop Cauldrons.
I'm sorry, may I grab a Vantis ring? I forgot I had Mantis on. Actually, we're not Mantis.
You don't have to Mantis this weekend.
No, it's fine. Nobody else Mantis because we did on one arm, so.
Yeah, how dare you guys all waste your Mantis? Who told you to do that? Must be an idiot.
I think his name was Kala.
Well, we all know that if I didn't call Ventus there, we would have wiped out 0.1% because that's just my luck. Happened on like, what was it? Sikron last year, where we had like a 0.4% wipe without Ventus.
Yeah, that felt sad.
No, and it's like, do you want to risk the extra 20 pulls of Prague and morale loss just to save a Ventus? That doesn't matter.
Yes.
You just gotta have Mozo solo it again.
The
Yeah,
healing
Mozo, can you
sheet
just
is
solo? Okay.
Can I get
ready to
a
update.
oil from the guild bank, please?
Can someone help him with that while I go get the healing sheet?
Please let me
Yes.
know, Monk in particular, if your revival can't be up by the time I assigned it.
Yeah.
And then-
You'll have to really
Oh,
try
never
and
mind, I
rush
guess I
to
can
get
deposit it
your
myself.
revival CD reduced for the second one.
And then, I got a question, so I am going to clarify it. For when we are on the other side of the room for the weak aura, left would be dirt side, right would be metal for the weak aura. So again, you're orienting yourself facing the center of the room. It'll tell you left and right. Left is dirt side, right is metal when you're over there.
And let me know if you guys are healing in places where there doesn't seem to be a lot of damage, because
But Kala, I'm assigned to X Gal Jail, and it says right. So, am I now going to Triangle Gal Jail, even though I'm assigned
No,
to
no,
X?
so I'm talking Frost Shatter Spears only.
Oh, Shadow Spears. Okay, okay. I thought you were talking
Yeah,
about
yeah,
jails
so-
too.
Yeah, no, jails I don't care because you're going to be getting knocked out of them and then you have to walk to the boss no matter what. Alright, this is ready check for pull.
I'm not happy.
Are we starting on the other side?
Yeah, we're going to start on the other side. That will be home base.
I'll be at my desk in a second. I didn't get water during.
Also, when you call for people to dip, is that including people in jail who can't get there?
If you are in a jail, you will not be eligible if your jail is not broken yet. So that's actually something to be aware of.
I was sprinting over when you were calling it, but I was in jail.
Yeah, so if you are in a jail, it won't matter. The only time that matters is say that I'm calling 3, 2, 1 dip and your gal jail is about to break. You are possibly going to be eligible mid-air, so that's something to be aware of. Worst case scenario is if you have a choice between going to like dip or getting killed, just get your spear handled and then you can dip later. All it does is it removes the slip slide debuff from you, so you can hold that for a minute and dip afterwards and it won't kill you.
Hey, Izuna, is my mass barrier only at the 5 minutes and whatever seconds, or is there another one earlier?
There should be 2, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, 216. So the second mindset that we get, you'll be mass barriering that.
Okay, cool.
I'll send the note out one more time. But yeah, just kind of TLDR on the Gaudios. Let's try to keep a small gap between them and the wall. Still touch the fire, give a gap in the center, but like, don't press them into the wall. Just give a tiny little path so then people can get it around if they need to. It doesn't need to be huge, just enough to hide behind a wall.
I have mage food.
Oh yeah, sorry. I dropped one.
You can start anywhere.
Have to do it again.
Make sure that you guys are on the middle side. Well, no. Everyone needs to start on metal side because you guys are bad at not pulling early, and I'm not breaking a pull because someone started on dirt. Okay, well, of course you guys pull on time when I say you guys are bad at this. Bait under boss. Range get a bit tighter in. Alright, watch mines, watch mines. 1, 2. Everyone health pot. Kalagami popped a mine. If it makes you feel any better, Taco, you were not the reason why I went south fast.
That was funny. I popped my revival trying to save everybody, and like Toon threw out the revival as he keeled over, died.
So you were fine, Moso. What happened was Shinny ended up popping a mine off. So no, so basically everyone got a double healing debuff there, and it murdered some people.
Some.
Was that my issue?
I mean, yeah, we also get 3 soaks per mine, so pacing it out helps a ton with making sure that we can get all 12 soaks.
Was that on me right there?
No, that was on Shinny, and like, I'm not trying to bash you, Shinny, I'm just trying to be comms clear.
Who
dang it, I
did
need-
that
idiot.
again?
Shinny, you
Who
idiot.
did that?
Shinny
Okay,
did that.
kinda, I don't want to hear it from the person that was on the wrong side last night.
Oh shit.
Fuck you, okay? You asked me to go to the other side and you asked me to come back again? Fuck you.
Oh no, I asked you to do mechanics, my bad.
Can I have
As soon as I get to the other side, he was like,
back.
hey, why are you over there? And
We
fuck
can
you, man.
probably ditch that darkness due to the strategy that we're using.
Okay. We can move it somewhere else.
Yeah,
I rushed
no, you're correct.
everything
No,
right before.
So the reason that they have that darkness assigned there, though, is we call it an immunity soak. It's not truly an immunity soak. The reason I make you guys press your immunities is I don't want you guys popping them later and then not having it for the end, because you will need it in the end. So basically, it's just kind of locking out your immunities. Well, I'm going to ready check while I'm walking up here.
At least.
Yeah, I'm an idiot.
God.
I know.
Great, let me change the darkness real fast.
Alright, final ready check as I walk in. Throw all buffs again for the idiot that's walking in.
I moved the
Okay.
darkness.
Sounds good. I'll update it after this pool, but you can just ignore it for now. Oh, Kat, are you ready? Sorry, I didn't not.
Yeah, sorry, I had to check something real quick.
Did another bird get murdered in your household?
No, I don't know
Get
what
murdered in
that
our
was.
household?
No, there was just
Allegedly.
random feathers that somehow got in the house. Like
What
one
happened? You
long
all
one
okay?
and some fluff.
And you don't
Somehow
have a
got
cat?
in the house.
Nope, no cat,
That's
just
not-
dog.
Dogs do that too.
Bait,
Oh,
bait under box, and watch mines. Don't pop next one. One. Okay, everyone health spot. 3. Honk. And 4. Get those soaks. This is soak on the wall. This is immunity soak on the wall. And tank. Alright, take that to X. And that will be stack on Maddie. Everyone go hang out on the rock side if you don't need to do anything. Get out with that. Alright, take that to the other side. Okay, that would typically go on the metal side. Oh, you're getting effed over. Alright, everyone's on the rock side right now. We're getting ready to transition. Turd, you can head over. Oh, dang it, that's my bad. Oh, wait, no, that's not my bad. What melee was that?
That was me. I wasn't used to having mechanics.
No, you're good.
Got everything.
No, you actually just got everything. No, it was a melee. I looked at the melee and it was a melee, so. No, I hate that you guys can get both mechanics. It's like, okay, here's this tank thing, and then here's this tank thing. Oh, by the way, I'll actually post this. Yeah, like always swing kind of on the hot mess side, but viewers / Illurin, I'm going to post in the Mugsy channel generally how I want the externals. I'll try to call them. Moo, yours is going to be the one I'm going to forget to call the most often, but you are always externaling that fire frontal there.
I can assign them. The problem is I can't see who do you have something that shines up the frames, or are you just looking at?
I'm looking at just people's debuffs on my frames.
For some reason that debuff isn't showing on mine at all, so.
It's probably LVI blocking it. You'll probably have to add in an exception for it, so then it flashes up. I'm going to look for a weak ward to make it easier also.
Wanda!
By the way, stop popping mines early. You know who you were, that fool. Mainly because I heard cackling.
Oh my god.
Miranda.
I didn't pop anything.
No, you didn't hit ready yet.
Oh, sorry.
Bro, it's about to crash out on you.
Holy, I saw my light flash before my eyes.
Bro, an Aang druid.
Wait, Cat orders you to open the fire? What does that mean, Cat?
It was a voice emote. I was staring at the menu.
Okay.
It's a
Bait
built-in
underboss?
thing.
That's a weird one. Bait underboss. Watch mines, you can walk away. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get soaks, and soak on the wall. Watch Taco. Cool. This will be an external on Taco in 3 seconds. Kill the ad when it jumps in, by the way. We need to kill that thing faster. This will be stack on Maddie. Everyone gets the rock side if you don't have a reason to be on middle. Rock side if you don't have a reason. That was hilarious, Go Turd. That was hilarious. Okay, get these Galgios right. Remember, touching the fire, not quite hugging the wall. You guys can go wherever you want right now. We are free to move. Except for you, Turd. F you. Get your Galgios correct. I like those. Alright, we're gonna be dipping in about 5 seconds. Get ready to dip soon. We're dipping in 3, 2, 1, dip, and then you go to your side, look at the weak orb. So if you have your arrows on that side, you did it wrong. Okay, this is going to be Monk's bubble on whoever gets this front one in a second.
What side are we supposed to
It's
be
on
on?
Turd, and you're on metal side. Turd, point out the ads. Point out the ads, Turd.
Oh, I lagged. I'm sorry.
I got murdered.
It's all good. Transition. Transition. Someone's on the wrong side. And that will be a wipe. No, we're good. We're good.
I went to blink.
You do
and I
realize that
just
is the
locked up.
second time that we have seen that mechanic in a non-panic environment, so you are fine.
I think it,
Nope, I'm
I think
breaking
it still
my
counts as a panicked environment.
Okay, you know what I mean, like in a non-clusterfucky environment.
I'm supposed to sack the person with laser frontal, right?
Yes, so you don't need to sack them right away. So the damage that I'm scared of is not when the tank beam hits them, it's when the circle explodes.
Yeah,
So
I usually I usually wait till like after like Moza gets hit to sack him.
Yeah. So again, you guys need to be dipping your feet in the fire when I call dip. We'll call 3, 2, 1 dip. You need to be in the fire on dip. Otherwise your frost shatter spear will be out of place. And yeah, we do want to probably separate those geos a bit more. So I guess maybe we can pull it a bit off the fire if we need to, but just a bit more apart. I guess I'd rather go into the wall than have a tiny alley.
Can we not like place them not like
No,
not
No.
on the wall, but like
because we lose walls to run frost shatter spears, and that's what I was talking about at the beginning. So that's why we want to have them a bit forward. We could have a bit more separation, but yeah, the geos were a bit tight, so with the melee we're getting line of sight, the range we're getting line of sight there. So we can separate them a bit more.
Yeah, I think they leave them off the wall a little bit in that
Did you
Dratnos
upload
fit.
the new healing thing?
Yes.
The next gold thing that drops, he runs along the wall with it, so that he doesn't want the walls, the jails to block his path as a tank.
Well, on the next one it won't matter because we're going to be way off the wall on the next one.
Yeah.
Alright.
This party chat is lit in here. Group 3 represent.
hilarious.
Okay, Solix is being moved out of group 3.
No, no,
Noadad, you're being moved out of group 3.
I like it.
no.
Miranda, you're being moved out of group 3.
Fine by me.
Oh shit!
Why does Dad hate
This
us?
is a no fun
Yeah, the
zone.
teacher is moving us.
Literally, you guys are having too much
Teacher
fun.
said we can't sit next to each other.
Oh.
Please take him back or take him out. Okay, right. I don't care. You guys are losing out on your Mugsy rewards if you start rioting. There is no unionization here. Pull boss a bit more towards wall and bait under boss. Watch mines here as they spawn. Watch mines. You can start moving out. 2, 3,
I can't step in that. Oh.
4.
Can't find wood.
It's fine, we're good. It looks like Noble popped one. Beer is Noble. That's on the wall. That's on the wall.
I froze up again.
You're good. You're good. I promise you, you're good. I understand the frustration. I definitely do. It was hilarious to watch, though.
Giving me anxiety.
So maybe my wireless is better.
What murdered everybody? Was it
The lack of people in the soap. So one rule that I'm going to put is, if you're in that soap, just assume that the soak is going to make it to you. If the soak doesn't make it to you, that is completely going to be on the soak. But if you're in the immunity soak, be positioned where the soak would be.
That's disgusting.
I know.
Here, I will move you guys back into your group, okay? I don't know who was in there before, so there.
Find it funny that he's trying to fix a group so you guys can bully Soul more.
They're all asking what talents I'm using. I don't know. Hit the ready check. There we go.
Alright, TV's off, nothing else is sucking up Wi-Fi.
And Ari's going to hit ready, so this is the pull.
Fine, I'll stop multitasking.
Fire to the aid of
So many toys. Don't die too quick, okay?
Bait under boss. Watch mines, watch mines. 2, 3, 4. Soak on wall. Get it more central. Good adjust. Take the stacks. That'll be stack on Ari. Get to rock side if you don't have a reason to be on middle. This will be external wing turd. And then turd you can go ahead. Alright, you guys are free to position wherever the heck you want. Get these Galjos correct. Give a gap in the middle. If we can put a gap on the walls, but that gap on the walls is less of a priority. Separate these enough. We can work with that. We're dipping in 5, 3, 2, 1. Dip. And then you guys broke the wrong walls there.
Oh, I sort of.
Okay, just a second. We're gonna be external here. Point this into the ads. This is going to be. Oh, you guys phased. Okay, never mind. Because we lost both turn and I. Well, in that case, this will be white practice pop, so Mozo 1. Everyone health spot. 3. Yeah. Did you have your bubble up there?
No, I have 27 seconds, but I did die.
How long were you dead? Yeah, you were dead, and we transitioned early. You can't because of debuff. It's like 500% increased damage or 200%. It's something big, like, it's big.
That's so crazy.
No, because it's like 80% physical and 20% magic. So it's like 40 million damage total. I think it's like 32 million physical and 8 million fire.
Monk.
Sorry, I was typing.
Oh.
How did they intend this fight to be done?
I sent you a message about the timings.
The way they intended this fight to be done is you run the mines into walls, or you spear them. That's wholly unreasonable.
No, I screwed up there. I left the wall early, and
Yulon was off.
I didn't wait my full time before I left, so I got frozen.
Yeah.
Or got stuck in a fire.
Okay. Yeah, so the moment that you get your golden knuckles, obviously you go to the wall, you pop a defensive, you hang out, and then you,
Yeah, I just left early and got stuck, so.
I'm just going to keep on calling it out. So, Kat, obviously you popped a mine early there. All melee, especially, just be careful with mines because I know it's going to be harder for you. Range, if you pop a mine early, I don't know what happened at that point because range definitely shouldn't accidentally pop a mine early.
I don't think Yulon should have been off. It may have just been that you pushed the first one too late, yeah. But the revival. Yeah.
Well, we also, if you're talking about on that second mindset, we phased early. Because Turd and I were dead, so everyone was on the metal side.
I don't know if that would have changed where the cooldowns were popping. On the sheet.
Oh, I don't know.
Because I'm worried Monk won't be able to get his revival, the second one, next time.
Okay. Melee, watch these mines. Beat mine. Watch mine. 1. 2. Health pop. Health pop. Era's Mozo.
I only got 2.
Wipe it up. Wipe it up. Yeah, no, we had a lot of extra pops there.
I'm running away.
Hey, Kala,
I think we're all trying to die by standing in it.
I was trying to wipe.
What's the question?
What's the ability he's doing that's killing us right there, or that's chunking all of us?
Too many.
Hold on. What's your question, Turd? One person at a time. What's your question, Turd?
Oh, sorry. That ability that's killing all of us right there.
It's literally just people popping mines too early. There's no reason that we will never. That will be consistent as hell. The moment that no one pops a mine early, because right now I'm trying to call pacing. We get double stacks of healing debuffs, so we all are taking more damage, and the healers have more to heal, and we have more soaks to do, which we can't keep up with.
People are assigned to pop them too, right? So it's like the tanks.
It is literally only tanks. That time it was Mozo, but we've had a melee do it every time also, so, and a range once.
Seems like
there's a Babam weak aura if people want it, and it puts the Babam on the mines, and
should be happy to not have that responsibility.
I want to get really.
I appreciate that.
But we need to get super duper consistent at never touching a mine there, because if we get consistent now, then when we do this 2 more times, it's going to be really easy. If you guys need downtime, take the downtime. But I guess we just proved that you don't want to take the second one, Mozo.
Oh, so many toys. Don't die too quick, okay?
Bait under boss, and let's get the boss more to the wall. Bait and watch mines. Watch mines. 1, 2, 3. Taco, by the way. Soaks, everyone soak. Alright, this is going on the wall. On the wall. You are really unlucky with that.
What am I?
Heroes Taco. Take that to X. This will be external on Monk Whack soon. That's stack. Everyone go hang out on Rockside unless you have a reason to be on Metal. This will be external on Maddie. Everyone kill the ad. Maddie's getting F'd over. Range, focus that ad down. By the way, it's external and a defensive. F off turd. Someone didn't transition in time.
I was over at 99,
I think it might have been, yeah. Probably like a general rule when we're transitioning is all melee hang out perpendicular to the line when you're kind of facing the boss, so not like 30 degrees off the line, but like 90 degrees off the line, and that'll probably solve the melee issue altogether. Well, no. You know, but here's the thing, it's not just you, so that's why I'm kind of saying maybe we have melee default to that 90-degree area, because it's been multiple people over multiple pulls, so it's a consistent issue, it's not just one person. Stop popping early mines. Yeah, I believe you keep the debuff even through the bubble. Like, that's how it applies through Turtle. Yes. And the other advantage of bubble is it immunes to knockback. So like Turtle could do it if it immunes to knockback, but it doesn't. So you can't get all 4 of them with Turtle. Please, please, please open your eyes. Watch out for mines. We are still getting double pops. It will murder you, and it will make me commit everyone's health pot. I can't commit everyone's health pot this early on.
Just think about it. If you hit it, you die. You can't do damage.
If you hit it, Kala's sad because we aren't going to get to the second mindset.
Yeah, feel free to hit the second mines.
Oh, so many toys.
That's an early pull taco level. State mines. Watch mines now. 1, 2, 3, 4. That was perfect. Hit those soaks, soak on the wall. This will be a stack on Illidad. You guys can all go to Rockside unless you have a reason not to. This will be an Ironbark on Taco. Go to Rockside Turd. And then we're transitioning soon. Kill that ad. You guys can position wherever. Get these Galgils correct. Separate. Nice. We can work with that for sure. Make sure you guys get knocked through the proper wall here. We're dipping in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. X side, that was egregious. Get to the metal side. We're going to be external in the frontal here. You guys are pointing this into the ad if you get it. Watch your health here. This will be a bubble on the frontal, Beerus Ari. This is bubble on frontal, Taco Bolts. Aim it into the ads. Bubble him. That's also defensive. And Turd, you can head over. We're going to start walking to the other side of the room after he transitions. So we're going to start walking to the other side of the room, and we're going to walk with him to spawn mines. So walk to the other ad. Yep, keep on going. We're going to bait mines in 4, 3, 2, bait mines. Everyone bait mines, don't pop them. This is Mozo. 1, 2.
I didn't make it.
Health pot, now, cookie. Okay, so right now, this soap would be going on first goal, and then everyone would be getting in that soak if you did not get the first soak. By the way, we are on pace for an okay damage check if we keep people alive right now.
Did we mess
how
up a
far off
bomb
were you?
there?
I'm 6 seconds. So
6 seconds.
yeah, it was like
Alright.
when Mozo popped his, I had 6 seconds left.
No, it's wholly doable with one prop paladin. I mean, if I was going to ask for a change on a tank, it would literally be prop paladin and warrior, because warrior just does better damage than DK, and that's the only reason. Yeah. So, the meta comp on this fight would be warrior and prop paladin. It is played by over half the comps. One prop paladin is in 73% of first kills, but 2 prop paladins is not really played. There's no huge advantage. Just so then everyone knows, so then there's no frustration. And we're just getting used to prop Howie, so give leeway. He's doing a favor for us, so.
I have a question.
I'm gonna try to pump as hard as I can. It's just that you know, I just have to get back as soon as I can to.
Yeah.
Can I give 1 second? Sorry.
Did we pop an extra mine there?
We did. We popped 3 mines at the same time. So what happened was he said that he didn't have his check done, so I turtled and popped one. At the same time, he bubbled and popped one, and at the same time, someone else went, "I'm gonna pop one."
Yeah, I just wasn't sure because we have CDs assigned there. I just wasn't sure
Yeah.
if it definitely was not enough for whatever that
No.
was.
Yeah,
so
no.
I
So
wanted
what?
Wait, Sim is not there.
Oh, what? He's here.
He said, "Give me one."
Oh, don't mark ready if you're not ready. It's raining holy power, yeah. That is literally 9 holy power. So the idea is the check is you have a 3-minute bubble. You get 2 seconds of reduction for every 3 holy power you spend, so you have to spend 90 holy power within the 2-minute window. So it'll get better. Like again, it'll get better.
All right. I'm good.
Yeah, but it's
just
totally
keep
doable. We'll get some more practice, and that is only our 2nd time getting there. Actually, it's our 1st time getting there while doing the phasing correct and him in the correct count. So, good job on the first mine pops, everyone. No one popped extra healers. That looked pretty comfy.
It did feel comfy.
By the way, look at that 1-button rotation. I'm actually not using it right now. It's on my bar, but I haven't been using it.
I'm about to hit that 1-button rotation right now.
Oh, so many toys. Don't die too.
Bait on the box. I'm about to look up. Watch mines. 1, 2. Everyone health bot. Maddie health bot.
Oh.
No, we'll health. Yeah. Alright, Maddie Yonk. This will be going to X. That'll be on Illidad. Next one's going to be Ironberg from Moo. Kill the ad. It's on me. Callahunts. Everyone get to the rock side. Kill the ad. You guys are free to go where you need to. I liked the Galgeos last time. X side could do better with breaking the walls, by the way, though. We broke way too many walls. Separate them. You guys are okay.
That works.
It works, but never do that again.
What is it?
I didn't see him.
They were on the
I
wrong
didn't want
side.
to screw it up.
Yeah, no. We're always going to default for X side, so we're dipping in 4, 3, 2. Watch the gold in 1. Dip. Watch the gold on the ground and get out. Watch your health here. Watch your health. use something if you need to. Get that boss position. Sue and Barry, you guys need to dip. We're gonna be bubbling this here in a second. Bubble Solex. Everyone's on metal side. Everyone's on metal side. Go ahead, turn. And then we're gonna start walking the boss to the other side of the room as we go here, and then we'll stop when he starts fading mines. We are healer down. Everyone needs to watch their health through this. Like if we can get him to like that there, that would be ideal. Alright, bait mines. Watch mines, don't pop extra. 1, 2, 3, get soaks. Everyone health pot or cookie if you have it. 4. Yep. Yeah.
Sorry, that is an extra one. My bad.
Yeah, there's the next. No, that's again. We're getting there for the first time.
Yo.
Your spirit link is around there. I'm trying to think if I should move it up.
Yeah, I was wondering where my spirit link was, cause
It was supposed to be around there.
Yeah, the spirit link is there.
I don't see
it's
it on
actually
the
after
list.
the hot. It's after the hot mess.
Yeah, so that's why I think I need to move it up.
So here. Oh, sorry. Oh yeah, go ahead and then I'll. Yeah, go ahead. Would you guys prefer that? I'm gonna let you guys decide if you would like to do that, but I'm fine with Ilwern staying on it and just giving more practice. He had his bubble up there. He had his bubble up in time.
Yeah, I just need to I just need to figure it out. Like we just need more pulls.
Yeah, and then my concern with moving Spirit Link up there is I feel like it's going to be a bait because we have a bunch of mines that are deep in melee and we have soaks where people need to be stepping out for them. I feel like Spirit Linking there is going to encourage people to either hit a mine or not go help soak.
Okay.
I just
That's
forgot
my
there was a
main
fourth
concern
mine there, so
We just may not have enough.
We did those mines incorrectly. To be
Okay.
fair.
Okay.
We
I
had
was-
a
if
extra
that was
mine pop.
correct, that we
No.
didn't have enough.
We were a healer down and we did not have the mines done correctly. We had an extra mine popped by Maddie there. So I think that between having one more healer and not getting the extra debuff stack, we should be good.
Yeah, and your revival was up, Monk?
That time it was about 5 seconds off, so there's a little variance depending on my
Okay.
Vivify crits.
Alright, get charging.
Can you not just charge it while you're wearing it? Mine lets me do that.
I mean, same, but I can just save up all my yelling and do one big yell when he gets back.
Thanks.
It's kind of like a cloudburst totem, but of yelling.
Oh, so many
Dorothy
dogs.
yelling for 5 pulls.
Try to quit, okay?
Bait mines under boss. And watch mines, don't pop them. Don't stand in. 1, 2, 3. Hold on, too fast. Way too fast. Oh, I see why it was too fast now. Wait. Cayenne? God damn it, Cayenne.
Took off his headset immediately.
That'll be
Panics.
Don't take that droid. Get that out. Sorry, I got thrown off there. Transition. Transition. Okay. That was very incorrect.
Death is a type of transition.
I just dropped calls after I saw that because it murdered 4 people because we got 4 stacks.
Hey, you took out all the clothies at once. Only one survived.
Yeah, no. Poor Taco, Solex, and Turd all had 4 stacks of the debuff on them because that second one was popped too fast, and the 4th one, I think the 4th one was you, and that was popped a tiny bit too fast.
Now I'm gonna eat quickly.
I only popped 2 total, so.
Yeah. So I think that you got basically, you kind of combined 2 with Kain, and I think what happened was because of that, we got the double stack, and it would have taken longer to heal off. So I don't know if you can see heal absorbs on your health frame, but that's kind of how I'm judging when to call the next pop.
Is there a weak aura for that, like on lock and stock?
So that's what I was going to ask. I was going to look for one or ask for one where I mean, in general, if someone messes up there, we're not going to recover very well in general, though. So like, it goes fine when no one except for Mozo and Fidget pop the mines. So I need people to open their eyes and let the 2 people pop the mines, and the healers will heal everyone, and everyone will be happy and alive. Oh, and then one more clarification. When I say dip your feet, it's literally just dip your toe in for a second and then get out. You don't have to stand in there. I noticed a couple
like
people
that in the past.
Primal Council.
Yeah, we've dipped.
Ari, Mozo. Yeah, but that one you could kind of get away with popping a defensive and sitting in it a bit more, I think.
I am.
Ari, Mozo. Okay. If we get past that second mindset tonight, we would be looking pretty good.
We get 45 seconds of singing.
I already posted the rewards in WoW announcements. You guys got to pull in under 100 pulls if you want karaoke stream for me.
We should all go on and play Jackbox.
Bait. Pop mines. Do not pop mines. 1, 2, 3, 4. Soak on wall.
Oh man.
Dear God. This will be sack on Maddie in a bit. Everyone can hang out on rock side unless you have a reason to not be on rock side. This will be on Shinny. That is a defensive and an external. Everyone transition. Go ahead, Turk. Alright, get these jails right now. I want people to focus on correct jail walls being broken and then dipping their feet properly. And when I say dip, everyone needs to be dipping on 0. You can't do it afterwards. I need the spears in the right spots. I like those jails. See how the jails are now? That's how I want them every single time. I like that. And it's good enough. 3, 2, 1. Dip. Watch the gold puddles. Watch your health. Watch your health here. Whoever was positioned right here, you did it wrong. We're going to be externaling with bubble here in a second. Point this into the ads. It's on Illidad. Point it into the ad. Turd, you can go ahead. Everyone's on metal side. Everyone's on metal side. Everyone's on metal side. We're going to be moving to the other side here. You have your 2 minutes back up, by the way. Keep on walking till the mines start spawning. Bait underboss here. Watch mines. Do not pop an extra. 1, 2, 3. Pop something kind. 4, 5. Yeah,
I don't know what knocked me back.
Did you?
Oh, I didn't.
No, that's a tip for everyone. Okay, that would be why.
Yeah, sorry, my apologies.
Play it out. Alright, so again, this is where we would take this star in the future. So this would go to star in the future, and then this next one would go to diamond, and we would be positioned on the center line right here. So this would go to diamond, and this would be, I believe, Ironbark from Mizuna, I think.
I'm down. I got executed by that.
Okay, and then we transition right here. Like, we won't make it here, but we would transition right here. That's a new best, by the way.
Is it me or this boss like getting melted?
I'm sorry, Moo, that was your Ironbark there again on that fire frontal. Not Azuna's, but that's my bad. Boss is on pace to do well.
Then we get the super spinny thing. Man, that looks cool.
Can I clarify something about this first?
Doesn't it phase at like what 30%?
It phases at 40. Yeah, so
Damn,
pressing bubble
we're-
is a good way to survive those. I agree.
Sorry, I was wondering why I got knocked back. I'm like,
what's your question, Miranda?
The second soak goes on moon? Is that what you said?
It goes on skull. So we want it in the center of the room. And the idea behind that is in phase 2, we're going to have a spinning beam in the center of the room, and by putting the soak there, we always have access to that fire to dip our toes and get rid of frost shatter roots.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
And that is everyone not in the first soak. So if my name is like Ari and I'm not supposed to be in the first soak, but then I get the soak assigned to me for the first one, I'm not in the second soak, etc.
So, I know we're a little ways away from that, but when we're baiting him moving around over on that side, can we bait him wrong and he go to the other side through the spinning thing, or just fucked?
No. So actually, I can tell you guys how that bait works. So, see how so imagine that the beam was this line going across the center of the room, and say that the boss was sent right here. The boss is always going to charge to the other center of the room. Like, if you split the side of the room that we're on in half, it'll charge to the center of the other half of the room every single time. So we don't bait it. It will always be a static position, assuming that we don't do anything crazy. So there's no weird baiting this, baiting that. We're just literally following a pattern.
So he just moves around the room, basically.
Yes. Yes. As long as we don't
That's
start running around with him randomly. Like, there is a way to make him charge the same direction every time. We're not going to do that because that's wonky tank positioning and it's cursed.
Who all is supposed to be in the first jails?
It should, in the first jails, it should be Taco, Sue, Illidan, and Kain. But then there's going to be two other people that possibly get assigned them. So
okay, so it should assign me. I'm not supposed to go in one and heal people.
Yes,
okay.
you will never go in one, and I believe that healers do not get assigned unless I hard assign them. Okay. Let me know if
they're just on their own in there.
Yeah, they are on their own.
I've been putting my healing circle overlap, so it at least heals them slightly in there. Though
Just gotta make
Moo
sure
and
you're
Ari
back
can do that
the
too.
right wall and not in the corners of the wall.
Yep, and then please practice getting knocked out of the proper wall correctly. We're still doing that incorrectly
don't be in
at the
the
moment.
corners.
Oh, so many toys. Don't die too quick.
Bait mines. Watch mines. Don't pop them. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is on the wall. Give it to the priest, the super mobile class.
Perfect.
This will be a sack on noble, other side noble. Sack on noble, and then this will be Ironbark on Illidan. Everyone gets rock side unless you have a reason not to. Kill that adds, and then cat stops suffering. Everyone transition, including you, Turd. Get these Galgeos just like they were last time. I liked how they looked last time. Yep, that's beautiful. Eat molten fist. That's what he said. 3, 2, 1. Dip. Watch your health. We had one person not dip. Watch your health here. Decent wall breaks. They could be better. Decent though. We're going to be externaling with bubble on whoever gets this frontal. Point it into the ash. It's on gig. Everyone's on the metal side. Turd, go ahead.
I'm resing them.
Yep. And then we'll start walking the boss. This is your 2 minutes up, by the way. Bait bombs under boss. Don't pop them. Only tanks. 1, 2, 3, Everyone held spot.
Was it too fast?
No,
We
it was
missed
not too
soak.
fast. We missed a soak, so that's what happened
Ari and
there.
I were running at it.
You were doing fine there. The pacing was good.
We could not touch.
I think
I
that
thought we
everyone
barely
is like
got it.
everyone's
I thought we barely
on
did
the
too, but-
like when we transition, everyone's on the skull side. Like everyone's just scattered, like clumped up. One's on the other, like behind the boss. Or
Yeah,
on
I
the
mean,
right side
soaks
of the
are-
boss.
Soaks are priority. So again, we're gonna get 3 soaks for mine, so that's a total of 15 soaks. I'm not asking tanks to soak at all, and healers have very low priority unless they are right next to soak. So that means every single melee DPS, every single ranged DPS should be helping soak, and it might mean that you get multiple soaks if it's convenient for you. So
I may not move if I'm
Um,
tranking on the first thing.
yeah,
which
exactly.
I've
Like that's
seen
what
it
I'm saying. Like
happen.
healers don't have priority to soak those. I want you guys keeping people topped.
If
Yeah,
two of
Ari
those
and
are
I
Venn
ran out.
diagrammed, will it do too much damage if you stand in both at the same time?
I don't believe it will kill you if you stand in both at the same time. Let me double check that though.
It didn't.
You only soak one.
Okay. Wait, would it only soak one?
Yes. It does not
Ah, that-
impact both of you. It chooses one of them, and that's what you soak.
Oh.
So you need one in each person.
Okay, so don't ever Venn diagram would be the thing, just so then people know which one they need to get in. Cat, are you alive? Maybe the
Yeah.
thing that murdered the bird got her too.
I'm here.
I will say, green side doing really good with getting knocked out correctly. Red side, like Gig said, don't stand in the corners when you guys get knocked out. I know that you guys have visitors in your jail each time, so this is also just for everyone that visits. Take a look at the raid plan, slide 7, look at the wall you're supposed to knock. Stand in the center of that wall when you get knocked out, and you won't get knocked the wrong direction. And then after those mind pops, just so then tanks know, I kind of want to... So obviously we're going to get a soak on Skull. I want to position the boss kind of on the center line right next to that soak. That way people can get uptime during that soak. And then it will also make it easier for people to take their frontals to Diamond and Star there. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I actually got a left one as a melee assigned to get my frost beam out.
Yeah, it'll
earlier.
happen occasionally.
Are they gonna give me Shadow Dash next season?
Is it me or does this boss have like really low amount of HP?
I mean, you lose a lot of damage from sending people into Galgios, so right there I hard assign, like we have 4 to 6 people in Galgios there. On the next set we'll have 9 to up to 12 if we get super unlucky, which is highly unlikely. So we increasingly lose boss damage as the fight goes on. 8 months, don't pop them. 1. 2. 3. 4. I think that you have that down. I'm going to stop calling it. What? On the wall. I'll call the second set still, just because we're adding in an extra mine there, but I won't call the first. Take that to X. That'll be external on Maddie. Okay. This will be Moo's Ironbark on Noble. Everyone on the rock side, unless you have a reason not to be deterred, you can head over. You guys are free to position however you wish. Separate them. Right, get more right. Remember when I start counting down, you are walking towards Spire and you're getting ready to go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Get to your sides, watch your health. Watch your health.
Oh, fuck, left. I can't count.
Someone went to the wrong side there. It's fine though. We're gonna be bubbling here. Bubble on Shinny. Turd, you can head over. Everyone's on metal side unless you have a reason not to be. That would be me, the one without a reason. Alright, and let's walk our box. Bait mines under box, and that's 2 minutes. Make sure that we don't pop extra mines here. I'll call these ones. 1, 2. Missed a soak.
Just so we're all tracking, the number of soaks increase on that phase as well. Each mine is 3 soaks, not 2.
I thought it starts at 3 for the first one also.
If it does, we're doing a lot better, but it definitely... It seemed like 2 in the first one and 3 in the second one.
It's 3 on the first one, because I was watching on the replay, and I was really confused where 3 soaks came out of nowhere, because I thought 2 mines were popped earlier, because I saw 3 soaks. Turns out it's just always 3. And the number of mines is the only thing that increases.
So there's going to be too many soaks for melee to be on boss, and just get ones close to the boss then? Like, we just need to
I need everyone.
our ones
Yeah,
also?
I just need everyone helping with them, because you got to remember that 3 of our ranged are healers, so we only have 6 effective range, and most of them are casters. So yeah, everyone just needs to be helping with their movement, getting those soaks. We will die if we miss a soak.
Question.
Remember when we are doing the soaks here, your weak aura is going to tell you left or right. We are using it based off me where I'm sitting right now, facing to the boss. So if I get left, I am going to the X side. If I get right, I am going to the triangle side.
Okay, that was my question.
Does that apply for the putting the jails down too? Or?
That is only for the Frost Shatter Spears.
That is so dumb. Okay.
If you ever get confused on the jails, there's also a little map, but we're always going off the orientation that we're facing, because like if you think about it, when we're placing jails, we're sitting on this side, so left would be that side, right would be that side. Everyone's facing towards the edge of the room when we get jails. When we're dipping our feet, we're walking back here and we're turning around, so now left and right are left and right.
Yeah, but it'd be easier to just use the orientation of the room, not where you're...
Yes, but the reason that I can't is because of weak aura. I'd have to change everything.
Wait,
no,
sorry,
I get it. It just threw me off because I thought I went the right way.
Were you talking about the Frost Shatter Spear assignments right there?
Yes, Frost Shatter Spear.
Sorry.
So we figured out who was on the wrong side.
So it wasn't me. So it said left, and I went.
Yeah,
here.
you went to the left. You were correct.
Okay.
You were completely correct. Miranda's a terrorist.
Yeah, well.
We all knew that.
To be honest, I would have also be a terrorist, but I realized the last second to boom.
She puts the boom in boomkin.
Yeah, you know. You see a
Good.
puff
Taco.
of feathers, you know.
Now I'm just remembering that one Shrek scene.
Should I start singing too?
You know, no. Please no. I'm gonna call clear comms. Stay under buff. Watch mine. Don't pop extra. One. Or I'm not calling this. Health pot. You know what you did, fine. On the wall. External on Miranda. Iron Bark on Chinny. Kill that adds to them, give some suffering. Everyone's on the rock side, and we're transitioning. Was that me? That might have been me that time.
I went over at 96.
Yeah, that was probably me. I'll double check the replay. If it wasn't me, I'll yell at you guys. I'll beat myself if it was me though. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, I mean, it's only fair. If I mess up, that's on me.
No, I know. Yeah, it sounded funny.
Stop popping mines early.
Kaya.
Shut up.
No, I'm allowing it.
Sometimes as melee, it feels like a good idea to just like step off the boss and go max distance. I think that
Yeah.
pop is right underneath it. I kind of saw it last minute.
No, it's definitely a good idea to just kind of chill for a second. That was indeed me. Okay, my bad.
You really beat yourself up too hard.
I mean, I internally beat myself up. Do you know how bad I felt after like the one-armed bandit wipe last week?
I want to hear you yell at yourself.
I do in my head every day.
You want to hear him yell, just send him messages in Discord.
Right.
That'll get him going.
Oh, so many doors. Don't die too
Bait and watch mine. Do not pop these, I swear. On the wall. This will be external on Kala. That's on Miranda. Everyone on the rock side. And transition through. Make sure that you guys break your correct walls when you get out of those. And remember, everyone's dipping when I count down. Watch the gold when you walk in, by the way. There's going to be a tiny bit of gold, not a ton. 3, 2, 1. Dip. Get to your sides. We're going to be bubbling in external here. I'm still Kyan. Put it into that. Put it into that. Transition. That has to be on the ads every time. I didn't transition there. That's just a general, everyone needs to know. You get that frontal, you point it at the ads.
Okay.
Yeah, I think both of us did it at the same time.
Oh no, I mean, I didn't even move, because I was like, there's times where things go wrong and my brain just shuts down because I'm like thinking, okay, how do I solve this? And the solution is just, you all need to know that if you get that, you go directly on the ads immediately.
There's the one ad right by the boss. The other one's, is it in line with it?
Yeah, so the way that we're positioning it, it is. Sometimes you might have to like do a little wiggle back and forth, but for the most part, you will just hit both of them with your frontal there.
That's good.
It has to be aimed to mobs.
Yeah, it needs to be. Yeah, so there's the shield ad right where I'm standing, and kind of by diamond.
I saw the one at the front, but I didn't know there was one behind it.
Yeah, well, we got neither of them, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Better on mines.
It takes the shield off, right? Isn't that the purpose of it?
Yeah, it takes the shield off and it knocks them below 75% health also, which puts the damage amp on them, which means we can nuke them.
That's good.
And like they put circles on us throughout the fight that kind of do some passive damage, and they also kind of zap us throughout the fight, so we do want to not stack those. Galgails are getting better, by the way. Frost Spears are getting better. Mines are getting better, so there is improvement. Me complimenting you does not allow you to fuck up on this pull. Bait mine. Watch mines now. Watch your health, cat. Watch your health, cat. On the wall. That's on me. And then this is on me also. Go ahead and transition through. And if I don't call it, obviously you transition at 98, 99.
Yeah, I don't think you need to anymore. I'm
Okay. Sick. Make sure that you guys get knocked out of the proper wall here. Three, 2, 1, hit, and get to your sides. Watch your health. Watch your health. Look at how the ads are positioned. Remember, we're pointing this to ads, and we're externaling with bubble. Third, you need to dip. That's on Solar. It's all good. Everyone focus on getting these next mines right when we get over there. Everyone's baiting under boss. Bait now. Watch them. Do not pop extra. If you do pop extra, we're all health potting. I'll call it. Get soaks. Calipod. Get soaks. Get soaks.
Oh, I didn't blast him.
It's open. Okay, this would go on school. Practice this. Everyone on school, and then I'd want the boss positioned right here. So obviously we're missing some people on that soak there. So yeah, you're gonna have to speed up the pacing a bit on that second one because your bubble is not gonna last long enough. So your pacing on the first one is good. Second one, we gotta speed up a tiny bit. Because you have about 2 seconds left on your first bubble when you finish popping.
Got it.
Get up, transition everyone. I guess, yeah, I didn't call, I stopped calling. Either way, that was fun. It got better. We got better with soaks there. We did miss some at the end though. But yeah, basically hot mess on skull, boss kind of gets positioned on that little bolt right there, so then people can get uptime with their melee, and then we'll do the first frontal to star, second frontal to diamond, kind of like we do on the other side but mirrored, and then we'll transition. Just to kind of go over what happens after that transition for tanks, instead of staying central, we will be moving between circle and star. There, and that's going to be, we'll put a Galgail on either side, and then there will be a Galgail on diamond. Also, just so then people know, the people that will be in the Galgail on diamond every single time are Barry, Monk, Black, and Cat. So you guys might just want to be aware that you're going to need to go out that way, and yeah, make sure you can get there. There's a lot of time with Galgails, it's just mainly being aware that you are 99% chance going to get assigned that unless you get assigned a different area. Good job not popping extra stuff there.
I grouped you Noble because you're on the wrong side, by the way. My bad.
No bad there.
Oh, so many toys. Don't die too quick, okay?
Fate. And watch mine. So yeah, you have 2 seconds left right there, so you could get the 5th one with that pacing.
Okay.
That's on Illidad. Kill the ad. That's on Cat. Be on the rock side if you don't need to. That's not the one that goes into ad, but that's fine. I appreciate that.
Count.
Yeah, honestly, I mean, it didn't murder anyone, and at least someone tried to do the mechanic that they thought was supposed to happen, so we'll take it. The next one is the one that goes into that, though, the lightning one. Get these done right. Thank you guys for respecting the markers there. Get knocked out of the proper wall here. 3, 2, 1. Dip. Watch your health. Watch your health. You guys are going to have to dip afterwards. Someone's going to die there. You guys all went to the same side. That's on Illidad. Fate mines. We'll hold here. Okay, don't pop them. Do not pop them. We have 2 people down. Everyone's soaking. Everyone's soaking. Speed up a tiny bit. Help bot everyone. Oh yeah, we missed a soak there.
Oh.
People, I mean, we had 2 down there. Okay, so who went to the wrong side on that Frost Shatter Spears? Because we had all 4 people go to the X side. So does anyone have, like, I just am genuine, does anyone have question on how left and right works there?
X should have been left side, right?
X should have been left side. Triangle should have been right side.
It says it verbally, right? Like text to speech.
Yes.
Yeah, but I'm thinking that people don't understand what left and right means, because if you're looking, again, towards the wall from this direction, left and right are different. So again, you go in, you dip, you're running out this way like I am. So that means that left is X, right is triangle.
I believe if you have the weak aura word like in the middle of your screen, I think it's color coded, because when I got left it was red, and when I got right the one time it was a different color.
That might be worth
Like the
looking
actual
at.
word.
But for the most part, melee is going to be going right. So if there were melee over there on the left side, pretty good shot that one of them
And
was on the wrong side.
I'm gonna make a weird request. So, Ilern, when you take the Molten Knuckles, can you maybe take like 2 more steps this way? And then when Mozo, you take the boss back over, you pull the boss out a tiny bit, because what I'm noticing right now is in the very front of the hot mess in the center, there's Golden Knuckles poo, and it's hurting a lot. So if we take like 2 more steps back with your frontal, it would kind of mitigate that issue. And if it's not possible, it's not possible. It's the gold frontal.
If you want, I can, but I will just be standing in fire for like 2 seconds.
Yeah, if you can survive that, then great. If you can't, then we keep it as it is, and people just watch their health there.
I'll give it a try. I mean, I don't know
Yep.
what the results are.
Yep. Let's get it one more pull in. We'll give it a try and see how that looks. By the way, I never mentioned it, but people, if you have teleports to get out of the jail, you are fully allowed to use them. Warlocks have teleport pad. There's Void Elf Racial. You can double jump in Vengeful Retreat. You can Transcendence. Those are kind of your ways to escape after you kill the ad without breaking a wall, if you chose to. It's not mandatory. There's no big benefit other than maybe a bit more boss uptime, because we're going to be breaking a wall anyways. Bait. don't pop them. Those web stem Nerubians. Make sure we're soaking. Health pot, everyone. That's on Ari. And that is why we have 6 in the room, so just so we can have a piece. That's on Eldad. Demon Hunters scare me so fucking much.
No, that was just looking the wrong way. I was there the whole time.
I don't know if I believe you or not, but you still scare me as a Demon Hunter.
Check the VOD. Check the VOD.
Check the VOD. Okay, I'm checking tapes. I'm checking tapes.
Let's check tape.
So yeah, like in like 4 seconds you take 2 steps in, take the frontal, and then you Mozu would pull it kind of back to where it's at. So like right now. I don't know if that would hurt you too much, and yeah, that's fine. And then we're dipping 2, 1, dip. Yeah, I didn't get golden on my feet that time, so if we can do that consistently, I'd like to. And if we can't, that's fine. We're gonna be bubbling on this in a second. Taco, you'll need to dip. It's on Miranda, defensive, and swing it into them. Bait. Get in. Get in. Watch mine. Watch your health here. If you need to pop something, do. Everyone's soaking. Everyone's soaking. Help soak. Everyone health cookie, and health pot. This soak goes on skull. This soak goes on skull. Beerus monk whack. It goes on skull. Defensive if you're in this. And then the boss would be kind of on the line here. So this would go to Star in the future, but we're going to sack this here. It would be on monk whack. Sack monk whack. And then this next one's going to be Ironbark by Moo. And then everyone get on rock side right now. Everyone's on rock side. We're gonna transition after this. I know that we're tanked down, we're dealing with it. Transition, go, 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 go. Yo. Ari, I'm looking at you. I know you're healing, but I'm looking at you. I would love the... Yeah, so if assuming that we have all soaks handled, we kind of go like right here on this little bolt. If you see that. And that's going to kind of just be the general rule, and that way melee can get uptime. We obviously missed a soak there, so we had quite a few die. But that was better. We only missed one, we almost made it through there, and we almost transitioned for the first time. So that's a lot of good positives there. Negatives, popped a early mine in P1. I know, Taco, we get it. You're ahead of the curve. Look at me, I can be doing things before my raid lead asks.
I don't know if I saw Spirit Link come down.
Don't think I did either.
Alright.
We taking a 10?
Yeah, we're taking a 10, but you're muted by the way, but was your UI open the whole time again?
No, because my sister's talking to me.
Have you tried getting rid of her?
I'm trying to decide if I want to stay on my druid or if I want to stay on my monk, because I was thinking about it. I could then get the Mug Moxie Jug on Mythic if I did this one on my monk.
You're gonna leave us like that? Like...
No, she would be bringing her monk into this raid.
Yeah.
Instead of her
Monk's better for this fight.
It's okay. Me and Moo will just hang out in our own little corner.
She's talking about the druid camaraderie. You can't move.
Monks and I think Disc Priests are the top healers for this fight.
Yeah, they have a really great profile for the mine.
Yeah, but I'm a really good druid and I'm an alright monk.
No,
so I don't know if my HPS will stay up.
And that is why I am saying that you are good to stay under. Like, that's why I've not been pressuring you.
I kind of want to try it. We're not killing the boss tonight, so this is the night to try it. So I think I'll try it now.
Alright, yep, try it now. definitely.
Also,
Like this
Gala,
is
check
the
the
time to do
VODs.
it.
Just saying. Check the VODs. I want to prove that I'm right.
No, oh yeah, no, I'll stream it. I think that you are right, but it's just really wild when I see it like point towards me and then instantly go back, and I'm like, that's just terrifying. Like,
Miranda,
To be
I'm
fair, the
giving
one
you
time I
my
had the soak
roar.
mechanic, I dashed out to soak a mine and then immediately got
Yeah.
it and had to go back.
yeah, you know, I remember seeing that one, and that's why I'm like, Demon Hunters scare me because I saw you like fell rush out that way, and then you're like, oh, going back.
I went to go soak a mine.
Yeah, so let's see. I don't want Solix's POV. I want mine because I know I saw you.
Yeah, I killed everybody. Well, half the raid was
there's
already
an
dead.
Odad right there.
Be so proud of it.
Yeah. Sorry, I was trying to pay
looked
attention to
it
my
tracked on
sister.
Mozo there for a second. Hold on.
Yeah,
did you see
I'm
that?
like, it was not tracked onto me. It
No,
snapped.
But
Your fault.
like, watch that. It's like on Mozo. So watch the Death Knight right, like here, I think. Yeah. So look, it's following Mozo there. Not 100% tracked on Mozo for a second, and then it's like, wait a minute, that's a tank. That's not effective.
I told you it wasn't me.
Also, don't ask why I have the achievement pot on my bar in the top right corner. I don't know why I do. Oh,
Can
so
I ask
just
why you
get one.
have Rafiki yeeting Simba?
That's me throwing people off a cliff.
Yep.
That's one of my favorite gifts.
People message me a lot of things during raid, and I don't want that streamed. If you have a better chat block, if you want to make me a chat blocker, then I will use it. But you know, until you make that for me, Odad, this is it.
I am the worst at paint in existence. What if I give you my face at like 3 a.m. in a fever dream, drunk as hell in Discord on video call?
That's kind of a mood.
Yeah, but then people are going to assume that's me, because like you go to Solix's stream and it's him in like a fake beard and a wizard hat, and like you're like, oh, that's Solix, but like dressed up. They're just going to assume drunk you is me.
So they're gonna think you're a great looking individual, is what I'm hearing.
Is that what kids call it nowadays?
No, Dad, they call it Riz, okay?
Hold on. Now I got to go to this shaman POV here, and we'll just
Oh, yeah, I was not fully paying attention.
Oh, I noticed.
My sister was
noticed.
talking to me.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, everyone to Rockstead right now, and like everyone's starting to move over, and it's like, okay, transition, go, 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 and I'm just staring at you in the eyes as this happens. And now you're going.
I was 1 year with you guys and 1 year with listening to my sister what she wants me to do with the laundry an hour. And I couldn't keep up.
Just to be sure, I can still, if we get cutting edge this tier, if I've done it on another character, it still counts, yeah?
Yes, it still counts.
Yeah, cutting edge is based off your account, and then Hall of Fame, or not Hall of Fame. Actually, there is no Hall of Fame anymore. Never mind. But the guild achievement is just based off the guild, so we'll be good either way.
It's
As
Hall
long
of
as you have
Fame
majority in
attached
the guild.
to the guild that you're in, so if you leave
Yes.
the guild, you don't get it anymore.
Yes, but luckily we are not a Hall of Fame guild, so that's not a thing. But it's really stupid. It should just be, if you were in one of the Mythic Prog kills, like first kills for a boss, you should be able to just keep the title forever.
I agree. What if you switch a guild that also has Halls of Fame? Will you retain that title back, or?
I'm sure that you would. I'm unsure though. Like I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, I do not want to be a Hall of Fame guild, Mel. Thank you.
It's a lot of time commitment, to be honest. I
Also,
don't
people
think,
need to know.
I don't think like more than half the roster will be able to do that time commitment.
Well, also people need to not hit mines in a Hall of Fame guild.
You'll need to update my monk into your little roster listy list,
Oh, let me add it.
and you'll
Yeah.
need to update to healing state.
Actually, dang it.
Oh, Bihar.
Yeah.
Is there any way to extend the warning for my healing strain? My healing tide?
Extend it. So
It tells me
goes
the
up.
1 second before I'm supposed to use it.
It shouldn't be. Mine always tells me like 8 seconds.
My ascendance is 8 seconds, but it'll say healing tide totem in 1 second, and then it's gone.
I wonder if it's because they're going around the same time.
And it's very close.
Is it the first healing tide totem? Because there's only 1 second into the pull, so it's gonna
second one. It's the second one that does it.
I couldn't tell you. I'm not sure.
And those ones, you stack them really close to each other too.
They are. They're very close. A lot of that's welcome to the last boss for me. It's really stressful.
I should have you fully in the sheet. I just stole it from the current MRT, and then I put you in the second soak as usual.
Okay.
So everything on the externals is going to be exactly the same, I think, and we're just going to have you. What's the cooldown on Monk Bubble again? 1.5, right?
2 minutes.
2 minutes? Okay, you should be good because I have you at 353 and then 618, so that's fine.
Are there any warlocks there that could summon me? You're back.
Fine. I saw you moving, you can't hide. Okay, fine, maybe you can. I love how we dropped a closet and then we proceeded not to summon.
That's so normal.
Yeah. Everyone just standing around the closet. If you're not at your computer, there's 30 seconds left in break. Break is not over yet, but just be aware, I'm going to be ready checking in 30 seconds. That's a very nice ping there. You're right, Taco. Although, there's only a couple more days for that to happen, and then we're in July.
July. Uh-oh.
Transition lockout.
This week was Alt Mythic Raid.
We're going to be doing that every week.
Okay,
so,
well.
I'm going to assume that after this week you kind of have a vibe of which one you want to play. And then you can just take your other one to Alt Raid on future weeks.
I will be at...
Yeah, this one really needs some of that mythic stuff.
Well, I mean, if you didn't take the walkout, you can still drop, but
Too late.
We'll be doing it week after week. So. Okay, yeah, we'll be doing it week after week, so...
We're not anytime close to dropping a feast, are we?
19 minutes.
20 minutes or so.
By the way, since everyone's kind of marking ready except for Kine, the raid calendar for next week is up, and then I just am going to throw out a friendly reminder. We have a combined casual raid for Mythic with Silix's group on Monday from 6 to 9 normal raid time. we'll try to get as many people in from both guilds as possible. It will be called by one person from their guild, Clue. He's a really nice guy. Yeah. If you're interested in that, sign up. The minimum item level would be 665. We'll try to get up to 4 bosses done. And then go sign up for our main raid for next week, right now.
You said it wrong. It's right meow.
What? Right meow?
Right meow.
Right meow. Good movie.
Oh yeah, I will be on vacation next week.
Good to know. Thank you. Mark absent.
Yeah, I will.
Like, genuinely, thank you for letting me know right now. So, I already have 2 that I'm filling for next week. So looks I might need a healer from your guild. Rixie, hey.
Rixie has said
Rixie?
he can be on the bench.
Rixie, are you in voice?
He is.
Ah, he is.
Could I have mage food too?
Oh, it's on cooldown.
Mage food's on cooldown?
No, I'm just messing with you.
I was like, it has a cooldown.
It actually does is 15 seconds though.
Only once
have
per
to
boss fight.
Remember how to play monk now.
Right.
But seriously, can you guys stop overlapping CCs? I have 3 people with CCs for next week. Mozo's busy, Shinny's on the road, Monkwack's busy, like, doing vacation. Stop overlapping
I
CCs.
could go on vacation.
No more overlapping CCs. That's bad mechanics.
I mean, I could say no, but you don't like being actually.
I'm gonna feel the wrath of the United States.
Yeah, the military.
That was
Nope.
No.
Nope. Health pot if you have 3 stacks. Taco, turd, health pot. On the wall. Yeah, that was an extra mine from Cat. On the wrong wall. On the door. On the.
Is this our first pull?
Yes.
That's on Cayenne. Kill that ad. This will still be pointed toward. Okay, get that out. Okay, wipe this up. We're not doing this.
I'm practicing.
Cayenne.
I don't know how, but we managed to mess up every mechanic except for
Every
one
one
on
of
that.
Every one of them.
Wait, that one on me is messed up too?
The one on you, you stayed in with your circle, so you gotta get out with the circle after you get hit. Because that's going to explode and do damage to everyone inside the circle. So you take the hit, and then you have about, I want to say, 6 seconds to get out before it explodes and does like 13 million damage.
Oh, I guess it's like okay.
It's only big,
You're
red, and shiny.
Dude, you're definitely going to have to remind me about that in October. I'm not going to remember this.
Wait, Shinny, you blue screened?
Not this July, but next July.
Oh yeah, Shinny's gone. Shinny is gone.
Does anyone else have time that they'd like to call out?
Yeah, I'll be out on the 23rd or 22nd, 23rd of June.
Anyone else?
I'm gonna be gone for a month and a half at some point. And
Tyler, what did you do to me?
Anyone else?
Race over, guys.
Next
No more race.
Season 2,
I'm waiting for him to like shadow run you all.
That wasn't even me that said that.
Yeah, I know about the month and a half, and that's towards the end of summer, right, Asuna? Or
Last Cauldron's down.
She's now scheduled for. I'll probably be leaving at the start of September or like a little bit before that, the end of August, and I'll come back around the beginning of October.
Isn't that for next
So
raid?
that's right as we're getting into Mythic, so that's just a heads up there. So we'll probably be finding a healer to hold your spot while you're out.
I mean,
or
I
close
can
to
bring my laptop.
Well, if
Can't
that's the
guarantee
solution,
anything.
then that works.
Yeah, I said there's
Oh, wait,
no
are you
way
on
I'm going a
vacation?
month and a half without my computer. No.
Well, then why are you calling up PTO?
There are periods where I may be flying around then.
Gotta do well on your Steam Deck.
Oh God.
One button rotation,
Bro.
healer, Steam Deck.
Gig's healing next year. I believe in him. Superstar.
It doesn't tab target, right? So it should just heal one tank the whole time.
Does he?
Just have to 5-healer it because she's just healing tank.
It's pretty fucked up. You made me blue screen, Kala.
But I will be
Res-
going to North
me-
Carolina. Is there anyone out there?
Get fucked, Shinny. Get fucked.
I don't think I made you blue screen. I think that Cat, Taco, and Kain made you blue screen with those mechanics.
No,
Also-
I was blue screen before the mechanics. It was right as
Your
I started
computer
talking.
knew what was coming. It didn't want to see it.
No, legitimately, I think it's from the heat wave. It's so fucking hot in this room.
I never realized how much these monitors put out in terms of heat until being in this space. But man, it warms up.
I have a fan blowing behind me.
Ceiling
No
fans going,
mismatch detected.
It doesn't get
Which one of you guys changed
air
your
out of
note?
the room.
Oh.
Hey, Shinny,
Ari.
are you back in?
I didn't do it.
Wait, since
No,
when
no.
did we have another
you hit
miss?
ready.
That's me!
Oh.
What do you
Oh!
mean? She's been here this whole time. Ari?
Oh, I reloaded and it didn't.
Didn't you say you
probably
were
sent the
tanking?
thing while I was in here.
I'm tanking?
She
No,
No,
you
she-
said you're using Trank. I was like, how are you using
No.
Trank as a Mistweaver?
no, she meant she was in a tranquil state because you know Mistweavers, monks,
I
all
was
that stuff.
I was on my
Oh,
druid
fair enough,
earlier.
fair enough, fair enough.
No, she's trying to figure out if she wants to play monk or druid on this fight. She has good HPS on her druid. Monk is technically better healing profile, so if there's tonight, just test it tonight. Bait. Don't pop them. Health pot. Health pot, everyone. Too fast on that second half.
Okay.
The X.
That's on move, stack move. That's on suit. And then generally hold B-Reses just because I do want to save them for healers and tanks right now. That might have been me, I might have moved late.
Christ. It scares me.
But yeah.
We need a
hold
mass
B-
B-res real quick.
Hold B-Reses for healers and tanks unless they play a crucial role, so the only people that should get an instant B-Res, healers, tanks, Turd, and Kawa.
Wow.
Oh,
You think you're better than us?
arrogant person.
Who has the best Boston accent?
I want my
Say
soul
that.
stone back.
I'm soul stoning you right now.
You didn't even know who I was until like 30 seconds ago.
Yeah, because you were playing on your freaking druid. I didn't know you swapped. That's what I was saying. When you put a message in Great Chat, I was like, who the fuck is this?
Hey,
Where'd they come
you know why, Sue? Because we can do gals with 2 people, and I put 6 people in the immune soak, and we only need 5. See, I think ahead, and I know that we die. I've raid-proofed this raid plan as much as I can. You guys still have to do things proper.
Say challenge accepted.
I'm murdering you on. No, we need the
Qualified.
karaoke stream. You guys gotta lock in. Lock the fuck
Yeah,
in.
how many pulls are we at right now? You guys are on a good pace for it,
Yeah,
you know?
30. Like we
I
gotta
don't
lock
think
in.
today should count if we have a monk instead of a druid.
I don't think... No, there's no fucking excuses. First of all, she's top kills on that pull, so... Second of all, I don't know how a monk would counter a soak being in the wrong spot, a circle being in the raid, and us popping extra
Let
money.
it happen.
So, you know...
They don't like it.
Don't
Come
hit
on,
us
maybe
with
play
logic.
better.
Don't hit
Maybe
us with
play
logic.
better. Play fucking better. Soaks. So what's health pot? Turd health pot. Those 2 are constantly not getting healed as much. So if a healer can make sure that they get hots on them, I know that there's a lot of people out just... Yeah, that's on suit. That's on Kala. Make sure we finish off that ad. Nice. And make sure that we're all positioned for transition. Alright, you guys are free to go wherever you wish.
When you say anywhere, does it actually mean like literally anywhere, like on both sides?
Miranda, you have my voice
Yes,
now?
it does mean both sides.
Yes. Yeah, sorry, I turned my brain off. But yeah, it literally means both sides because Turdy and I are just making it so then we don't transition early. Get knocked in the right wall.
Sorry,
We're dipping in 3, 2, 1. Dip, watch your health. Watch your health.
When you roar, then.
Get to the metal side. We're
Yes.
going to be bubbling this. B-Res move. That's on Miranda. That's bubble on Miranda.
I can't
B-Res
B-Res.
move. And we're transitioning. Ari, oh, you almost backed up into the wrong side. Make sure that we kill this ad that we're kind of getting close to, by the way. And bait mines. So I forgot to call bait there. Don't pop extra. Make sure that we're watching our health here. Pop a defensive if you need to get soaks. Go. Go. Health pop. Go. Get these soaks. Okay, that's everyone in that. Pop a defensive. Boss is perfect. The frontal is going to be going to star side. So that's rock side. Take that star side. It's fine. Just leave it. Just leave it. That's sack vulture. And then this would go to diamond. Everyone move to rock side, and this would go to diamond. That's going to be Miranda, so that would be Ironbark on Miranda. And yeah, that's the sack and the defensive is needed there. Transition, everyone. Transition now. Kill that ad and transition. Focus on killing the ad. The boss is going to be positioned between star and circle here. That's where we're going to set up for our Galgales. These Galgales are going to be turbo fucked. I want everyone in a Galgale, unless you're a tank. Remember, diamonds on the metal side. Diamonds on the metal side. Diamonds on the metal side.
There's a
Someone
third
drop each
one.
other.
So guys, diamond is on the metal side.
What do I do with the gold
So what you would do here is you're going to just put it between the jails like we did before, and you're just going to pop a big defensive and run along the wall, like you would on Heroic. It goes on diamond.
It goes
on the metal side.
I can feel Kala's aneurysm from here.
That's a new best.
Yeah, the chat box is not lining up with that for the person who had diamond. In fairness to them, it probably popped up middle for them. And mine shows far right, even though I wasn't diamond.
Yeah, so you're gonna get a map also, and if you get the far right circle, it means that you're gonna be going to that diamond on the map.
Is the chat DBM?
Chat is probably DBM. You guys should probably turn off your DBM Galgales. Your DBM/Bigwig Galgales might confuse you. The weak aura is going to be telling you left, left middle, right, right middle, far right, stuff like that. It's not going to ever be telling you diamond or skull or anything like that because we can't use those markers consistently. No, don't be sorry, don't be sorry. It was our first time seeing that phase, so I can't be upset the first time that we see a phase. Also, those gals were turbo scuffed, and normally you would be in, I forget if you're in circle or star, but you're in one of those normally noble. Normally you're in star noble. Yeah, no, when you said it, I'm just like, I don't know what to say right now because I just said it. But that was a new best.
Yeah.
We did miss a soak there, I believe. Actually, no, we
Yeah,
didn't
there
miss
was
a soak. We just rotted out.
We didn't miss one because I swear
I was dead.
We did not miss a soak. We rotted out.
Oh,
So
okay.
we had a healer down, yeah, which would explain why we rotted out. Turns out 3 healing is hard. One quick.
I got executed by the... circle.
Yeah. Oh no, you got. Oh, you got a. Oh no, that's. Oh yeah, I see. Yeah, so whenever I call external on someone, and this is just a general rule, not linked to that pool, you are getting external, but you are also popping a defensive of some sort yourself. Those need to be overlapped. Yeah, no, I'm not saying for you that time. I'm saying like in general, because those frontals, say that you survive the first frontal, gate mine, they ramp up in damage throughout the fight. So even if you survive the fire frontal the first time, it's going to hurt 40% more the second time. Soaks. And that's why we're practicing that. I want people used to it. Soaks. And on the wall. That's on Monk Whack. Stack it down.
This one's just for you.
And that's on Noble. And I probably called that sack a bit early, so that's my bad.
Oh, I have the ad too. I was like, why am I?
Yeah. You were getting F'd over. You guys are free to walk wherever, and yes, that is metal or rock side. Turd and I will hold us down over here. Make sure that we get knocked out of proper walls.
So your roar is when Calla starts counting down to step in. Miranda.
Which will be in
I hear it now.
2, 1. Dip. You guys gotta be dipping. I know that if you guys get knocked out of jails at a bad time, you can get the spears. It's unfortunate. That could be something where maybe you guys look at slowing down DPS if that happens. We're gonna be bubbling Shinny. And get to the middle side. After. Bait these spot mines. Everyone under. Everyone under. Range, get in. Barry, get in. Watch him. Don't pop extra. Health pot everyone now. Health pot now. Be-res vulture. That is, yeah.
This is the question I wanted to ask.
But which is perfect.
I think it was me.
It would definitely have been Vulture who...
I would fly.
Okay, so you somehow popped 2 at once because you took 111 million damage from the second crawl line.
I also popped one there because I was ramping and I was just barely in one.
But yeah, questions mid-pool. Ideally not, but what's your question? Sim?
I was actually gonna talk about, is it like detrimental if we don't bait under the bus?
Yes, 100%, because Illurin has an 8-second bubble timer. He has to get 4 sets of mines done, and you are now off-centering where the mines can shoot out from by a lot. So if like we're over there, and you're right here, and Illurin pops your mine last, we can get a silk over here. No one's over here. It is imperative that we are baiting under the boss every single time. If you want, you can always throw down a teleport pad over there. You can throw down a gateway if you want to make it easy for range, but in general, we do need to bait under the boss there.
The only reason why is because it felt like it went really, really smooth when we weren't baiting. Like, everyone got their soaks and stuff, and maybe that's
We have not had one time where we all got our soaks, I don't think. Oh, actually, we did have the one time, but...
Yeah, we weren't baiting under, and everything went kind of well. That's why I was asking about it.
So when I say bait, we don't have to be directly under the boss, but we do need to be within 5 yards of the boss. So look at where I am from the boss right now. I saw people this far away. That is inappropriate. If the boss is right here and someone's baiting right there, also inappropriate for that first bait. It's too far away. You guys can be like this far away. It doesn't need to be under the boss, but you need to be at the boss, almost able to melee it. Otherwise, you're making the check on Illurin insanely tough. He has no time to do the mines and keep us all alive.
Would there be any benefit? Sorry, loud. Would there be any benefit to like a ring of peace, kind of a little bit away from the boss, that people can kind of use to make sure that a mine doesn't wander into them?
I mean, I don't think we want to do that because the Ring of Peace also runs the risk of you accidentally boop a mine into someone, and then that's another wipe case. I definitely see what you're getting at. Ring of Peace will come handy in the end of this fight, though. They do have it talented. Azuna and Barry. Yes, Taco, we should avoid mines.
I'm ready. My bad.
Again, there's the bomb weak aura. If you guys want a bomb showing up over the bomb plates, I've been using it. It helps me see how many are up. It also helps me see where they are. And then just pay attention to the ground and see where those circles are spawning. Take a step back melee if you have to. And no, mayonnaise is not an instrument. Stop asking me. I'm sorry to crush everyone's hopes and dreams. It's a SpongeBob reference. Okay. So turret is in a good spot right now. That's okay for a bait. If everyone looks right there. That was like okay right next to that. Everyone health pot. Alright, continue. Stop making me commit health pots. I swear. Whoever that was, you might have not died, but I will find you.
Oh my god.
That's on Kyan. Oh yeah. Kyan, it was you.
What? What I do?
You have the mine popping debuff. That's on Taco. You popped a mine and you almost murdered the whole raid. Thank you. That's all I asked. Taco didn't transfer in time. We'll go again. Ad needs to die a bit faster.
I don't like it.
And then
Oh my god, you focus on me and the other one.
First of all, my focus on you didn't do anything. Second of all, I had to commit health pots there. That is the only way we recover from a bad mine pop with health pots. Also, why is Barry a stack of ash?
Why was I stack of ash? Ask Miranda. Ask Miranda.
That wasn't me.
Yeah, I don't believe you. I do not believe you at all.
That's probably Kyan's doing. I blame Kyan.
It's either Kyan, or Miranda, or she. It's one of the three. It's one of you three.
There's a hammer on the wall over there. I want to get a sub 50% pull tonight, and I want to see like actually doing Gal Jail 3s. I know that we can get there. We're getting to a point where we can see Pete, like the second set of mines, a bit more consistently, and we're getting a lot better at Frost Shatter boots. So, yeah. Stop popping mines early.
Oh god, so off the keyboard, off the keyboard.
I'm off the keyboard.
Yeah, but you're not adorable.
You're not, bro. This is why I have like issues with my self-esteem. I think it started happening when I joined this guild and talked to Dari. Hey. Watch mine. So what's Taco health pot?
Oh.
Missed the soak. Wipe it up. Let me watch the replay on that.
That was too soaked. There's one at the back.
Yeah, we missed the soap regardless, but I just want to check the pacing there because I didn't watch it that time. Please wipe up.
I do like how this boss doesn't steal my cheetah every pull.
Because he just kneels down every time.
Yeah, they should
instead.
make more bosses like this. And that goes like all melee. We can literally stand in his asshole and he won't touch us. It's pretty nice.
By the way, did you guys know that the best viewers are at streamboo.com? That's why I just
Hey, I
found
got
out.
that same message.
No, they're
Yeah,
my viewers.
I got a same message too. Someone from the guild is spamming us.
I don't think it's from the guild. I believe it would be a bot. which
It
actually
is a bot.
technically a bot could be in the guild.
Is yours called Lily Fee?
No. Lily didn't want to show up in my chat.
That's why I turned on followers only chat.
So we could probably slow down a tiny bit on those mines, but in general, just it's always kind of the Solex, Taco, Turd area where they're just not getting their stacks taken off like everyone else.
Everybody else is in my healing rain.
I mean, they're hoping soak though.
Does soap refresh the stacks or something?
So every time that mine is popped, if your initial stacks are not off, you get a second stack. So that's part of why we paced it out.
I know,
You
but
weren't-
does the soak refresh
No.
the stack?
No, the soak is just a tiny hit of damage, so it's not that they're soaking too much or anything, it's just they need a tiny bit of help.
So watch out, you might go into an int weapon.
That would be inting indeed.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so many toys. Don't die too quick, okay?
Big. Watch the mine, don't pop them. Nice, good job. Taco, watch your health. Perfect. Take it to the wall. Yep. That's on Miranda. That's on Illidan. Everyone's on the rock side. Finish off the ad, yeah. We need to get a bit more damage on that ad just to make it safer for whoever's getting disintegrated, but you guys are free to go where you need to. Get these gal kills done right. That's unfortunate. Did no one soak with Taco?
I think so.
Beast did.
We are dead. Who was? Oh, that's the one case of. Okay, so that's just one of those turbo unlucky moments where we'll almost never see that happen again. So both Taco and Sue got assigned gal jails, and both of them are assigned the same gal jail. So it means it had to
that
separate them. So one soak had 3 people, one had 1 in it. So Taco just died.
It's like that 1 in a million combination of RNG.
Yeah, it's like one of those things where it's not worth adding another person in. I don't know how you guys had 4. You guys should have only had 3. No, not that I'm aware of. No. That is really odd. I don't think that you can get channeled by the guy, Barry Shanifras. I don't think you can get channeled by the guy. I don't know, Vinny?
Shinny blue screened.
Have you told him to stop doing that? Alright, we're gonna do pull without Shinny.
Don't bite me.
Everyone ready up? We're gonna do a pull without Shinny.
Currently using
That means
single
that you-
target talents.
That means we're gonna kill it.
This is the pull. I need a new best on the boss so then we can like rub it in Shinny's face when he comes back. And then I need everyone to int the moment he gets back.
Then do we gaslight him?
Yeah. Yep. Bait. Oh, pop and early. Hit those last zips. Yep. That would be Monk Whack. That's on Monk Whack. That's your penitence or whatever it is. You get to suffer.
Penance?
Yeah, penance. Yeah. Maddie. That's on Maddie. Everyone's on the rock side unless you have a reason to not be. That means you should be on the rock side, by the way.
I'm in a jail.
You're in it?
Someone.
What?
Someone was actually stacking.
Oh. Okay, I thought that you were saying like you were signed to jail. I'm like, what the? That's illegal. Get knocked proper. And sorry, I didn't call it a bait. That's completely my bad. You'll need to dip later. Watch the spears; they're a bit weird. They're really wonky. Yeah. We're gonna be bubbling. Calm for a second. We're gonna be bubbling here in a second. Soul X. Let it go. Let it go. Can't hold it back anymore. Go learn, take over the boss then. I forgot to phase anyways. A lot of stuff up there.
Wait,
yeah, I forgot to call the date.
What did you mean by let it go?
Why was I taking over the boss? I'm sorry.
Mozo was frozen. And
oh, I see.
When I said let it go, that was just frozen lyrics because Mozo was frozen.
Okay, I didn't know if you were like, because I was like, oh, I'm trying to fan this against the 2 because it was weird offside.
Oh no, you were good.
Okay,
Sorry.
wasn't it me?
My pea-sized brain got distracted.
Distracted.
Yeah.
Well, I had no clue what was going on, but I appreciate it now that you explained it.
You said bubble, and then immediately said let it go, and so I didn't bubble anytime.
I was like, what do you mean you just like let me die? I was like,
No. So every time you're going to external. Every time you're going to external.
Like I was
That
about
felt
to
bad.
cocoon it.
Oh.
Let him go.
He's like, let it go. And I was like, alright, sorry, so like
let him die.
Yeah, you know, I'm done with them.
Peace.
I just got
But a mobbing note mismatched.
Who's changing their note? If you guys want to change your note, change it in your personal note.
That's twice it's happened after I came back from crashing. Are we sure it's not something to do with that?
It should not change your note because when you log out and log back in, it should take your note again. I mean, it could be from a crash, yeah, if you crash maybe. I don't want to go poop, I want to kill this boss.
Go poop.
No.
I don't want her to go poop on my head in the middle of the pool.
I'm pretty sure that's when we killed the boss.
No! She went poop after she jumped back on me.
I love how it wasn't the middle of the pool, it was right before the pool too, so you gotta wait longer. Bait. Don't stand in them.
Whoa!
Another stain on the top. My turn. Gonna grind up the dust. Have at it.
Mozo just wanted to save me from the poop.
sorry guys, that was my bad. I didn't revive it fast enough.
Yeah, I sure didn't either.
Oh my gosh, there's 318 messages in the Mugsy channel. I was going to ask a question, but I'm probably going to wait for now.
Pretty good chance someone asked it.
Yeah, and I don't want to be the person that gets torn apart for asking a question that was asked 30 messages earlier. Because they do that over there because, you know, why not?
Yeah.
Because they're WoW players.
How dare you not scroll for 2 hours to find
No,
the
people are
information
so
you were looking
aggressive. They're like,
That's
You
Stack
search
Overflow.
have you done
Mellow.
this?
Do not
Sorry?
ask a coding question on Stack Overflow. It's already been asked.
You check Wowhead.
I feel like the Vistario Discord's pretty nice. So the healers are nice.
Yeah, no, there's some okay people in the Mugsy one, but the people that are in the Raid Lead one, but the ones that answer a lot, they will really get aggressive with people.
And they should answer less.
Keyboard warriors? Of course they are.
Yep.
I mean, their policy is no hand-holding, which I get. Like, do a bit of research beforehand, but sometimes they're just a bit too on the no hand-holding side.
Oh, so many toys. Don't die too quick, okay?
I don't know, it's scary to ask a question in there. You missed the soak, make sure we're soaking. Watch your health. How do you can get to the wall? Get to the wall. Yeah, I think it was Maddie. That's on Maddie.
Yeah.
Again, that's his pennant. Maybe that's just what happens if you do stupid. You just get that
You
mechanic.
get that. Yeah.
That's on Barry. And everyone's on the rock side. Make sure that you get knocked through your correct walls. Hitting in 4, 3, 2, 1. Hit. You guys gotta be dipped in with D-res move. Otherwise you get the spear in the wrong place. That's on Cat. That is bubble and a defensive. Transition.
I can't res move, someone else has to do it.
D-res move.
Got it.
Bait. Everyone under. Everyone under. Watch the mines. Don't stand in them. Watch your health here. Get all these soaks. We popped extra. Get these soaks. Keep on soaking. Go. Keep on soaking. And get the last one. Put this on Skull. Everyone pot now. Pot now. Ari Onk. Pot now. And soak though. That with the defensive if you didn't soak the first one. Boss is perfect. This is going to go to Star side. The rock side. The rock side. The rock side. That's on Cat. That goes to the rock side. And then run out with your circle once you get it. This next one goes to Diamond. Everyone move to the rock side when that circle moves out. Go to rock side and take that to Diamond. That is Ironbark on Maddie. Everyone transition. We're going to be going between circle and star. If you are Diamond, you will be going to the metal side. That would be Monk Black, Cat, and Barry. And whoever else gets assigned it. That would be far right, Jill. Get these done right.
Shinny, you're going far. Shinny, you're going far.
I got
It's
trapped
fine.
in the middle.
Play it out. Play it out.
Put a square on me.
I got that.
I know. I could just play it out. When things go wrong, just comms. We'll figure it out after. Alright, that'll be a wipe. Go to your DVM, go to your big wigs, turn off the DVM auto marking for Galgios. That is what is confusing people. Everyone, please go do that right now. I do not want to have that happen again. I have mine on. I ignore it. I just look at the weak aura that says middle. But
What is the Gal Gel thing called? Because I see the one that says Gal Break. Is that it?
Shinny, yeah. So Shinny, you were. So for reference there, Shinny, you were left. So that would be circle.
Oh, okay, so then I'm
Kala,
right.
you were middle. And Gig, you were far right. And yeah, you're on DBM, Gig?
Yeah.
Yeah, so let me
Galgeo,
go
not
in.
break.
Yeah, it's Galgeo. Just turn off the auto marking function for that, and it'll just that way you'll only see your weak aura, and it will literally just. So for that one, it's literally left is circle, middle is star, far right is to the far right on diamond.
Just ignore what's on top of your head. Got it. That's
Yeah.
I don't want to be that guy, but it's pronounced jails. It's just the British
Thank
spelling
you.
of jails.
Anyone else have any comments?
I want to be with Solex.
Hi.
So,
can I get a res?
No.
Can I also be with Solex?
So for DBM, we turn off the auto marking and the yells. Is that correct?
Yeah, I would probably do that.
You actually shut off your monitor and just listen to Kala's voice the entire time.
Where's it
and
at in DBM?
He'll
Like,
tell
what's
you
it under? Like under
If
mug?
if you go under mug, Earthshaker, jail. There you go. Uncheck announce Earthshaker jail targets with count, and then uncheck set icons. And yeah, that should be good.
Real quick.
Death strike. Death strike. Death
All
strike.
of
Vampiric
ice.
strike. Death strike. Blood boil. Bone shield. Death strike. Death strike. Death strike.
When I was
It's the Earthshaker jail, right?
Yeah.
when I was
Hey,
headed
turn on
over
one
to
button.
purple
And
for,
what
the,
am I-
for that split jails, there are just two ads sitting there free casting at us. Do we do anything about that? Do we know about that?
Am I
Hold on,
just
so-
disabling set icons?
Yeah, disable set icons, and I would disable. I mean, you can keep the announced targets with count. Like you can keep that, but definitely disable set icons. And I mean, I probably want everyone that is raid assist, so Ari and Azuna, just have your marking off for that.
Can I not be raid assist?
Yes. I'm gonna demote you also, Ari.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, cool. The ads that are in the shields, those are the ones that we free with the frontal, and then right after we frontal them, we transition and we spawn 2 more. So we're always going to have those 2 ads up. They're always going to be free casting. It's just, I hate to say it, the healer mechanic. Now, if you're talking about the one from the soak, the one that channels, we need to murder that one. Okay, so when we're going to do Frost Shatter Spears, left is on red, yes. And then right would be on green. Did that answer your question?
Sorry, I was answering somebody. Were you talking about the ads?
No, that's messed up.
There's
That's
no messaging
messed up. That is
I'm
messed
asking
up.
him monk questions. It's my fault.
I didn't specifically hear him say he was answering my question. It's my bad.
So, are you talking about the ads inside the shields?
He said healer
Um,
mechanic.
Yeah, so we were doing the 3 gal gels, right? And one of them was.
And there were 2 ads on the middle side, right?
Yeah, just chilling right next to me.
Yeah, so those are the ones that we break with the lightning frontal. So we break them with the lightning frontal, we murder them, but then we transition the boss, and by transitioning the boss, we spawn 2 new ones.
Okay.
So the purpose of us basically, Ari, are you ready?
Yeah, I was.
The purpose of us breaking the shields is we don't want to stack 4 of them, we just want to have 2 of them at a time, so that's kind of what we're managing throughout the fight. So yeah, that's a healer mechanic.
So many dogs.
That was a new frog vest, by the way, so... Bait, and don't pop them. That was beautiful, we weren't everyone pop. Oh, we missed a soak, didn't we?
Yeah.
Play it up.
looks like it.
Play it up. Yep. B-Res 2 actually. Actually, B-Res. Actually, we're wiping this. I can't have both 2 and Taco dead. Missed one soap.
I have
Everyone's
to put
helping with
away
those.
the feathery beast away.
I lived through an incredible amount. I stood in the big red circle, and then I stood in the cone too, and I lived through it.
I feel like mine was honking for a long time.
Yeah, I was just getting screamed at by GTFO.
Yeah, I went and stood in the fire and then wandered away to put my bird back, and I was still alive by the time I came to put my bird away.
Yeah.
Monk has a weird like automatic self heal that pops when you hit a certain amount.
So does Druid.
Just a heads up, I know that not everyone's optimal at soaking. I am going to be checking damage taken by people being inside the soak to check who's soaking and how many times. If you are actively not soaking, you are an issue right now and you need to fix it.
I have a follow-up question to that.
Yes.
Oh.
It's still an issue overall. Like, it's still an issue overall throughout the night. We've missed a lot of soaks.
If there's 2 people in the soak, will they
melee
both
be
get
in far soaks?
damage?
Melee, bait mines, and then you are free to roam and get soaks. Soaks are the #1 priority over damage.
Are
No,
we
I
gonna
mean,
need
like,
that
if you
uptime
soak
later?
both
Like,
people in the circle that is soaking, say there's 2 people in the soak, only one gets the soak damage, right?
Hold on, so what do you mean are we going to need that uptime later, Maddie?
when we get further into the boss and we're progressing more, is uptime going to be more important? And melee can't be really soaking then.
Probably not. So right now the goal is we want to be ending on this side and phasing out 40%. Right now we're moving to that side at below 60%, which is good because we have people dead on the way and people aren't comfortable yet. So we gain damage through comfort, and I mean, it's just if people die on the way, if people are panicking because they're dying, they're going to do less damage in general. I'm not going to ask a melee to go like out to Timbuktu, but also if there's no one going out there, be a hero and get it. Because Ranger are going to be kind of starting on metal side for the most part, so. If we need to adjust kind of as we get closer, we definitely can, but right now I do want melee to be looking out for the soaks. Melee get the ones closer to the boss as a priority. Range get the ones further from the boss as a priority. But in general, everyone's responsible for every soak. Because right now we're not that far off the damage check, and we are having turbo deaths along the way. But it is a good question to see if we need the damage.
So many doors. Don't die
Dying. You may be living, but stop popping extra mines, please. Either way, good job, yours. Barry has that on him.
just for you.
I have that on me. Transition. Get these heals correct. Make sure that everyone dips when I call it. I want you in the fire, otherwise you are going to possibly die to spear because you're not far enough in there. 4, 3, 2, 1, dip. That was a good dip. We're going to be externaling with Bubble on Illidad. Make sure we transition in time. Okay, and we're not popping these. Watch your health here. Pop defensives if you need to. Help with soaks. Everyone help with soaks. Pop now. Pop now. Soaks. Y'all are so bad at not popping those. That would go on school. That's perfect, and we're gonna wipe this up, so don't stand in that.
Tried to cheat the dip.
So everyone look at the boss's health right now. It's at 60%. We just had half our raid die halfway through this phase. We would probably be at like 53% if we got this phase clean. We're on pace, I think, right now, with people being dead. So just gotta clean it up.
Don't cheat the dip.
I feel like this.
Don't cheat the dip. Yeah, I will count down the dip. I will count down the dip.
I feel like this boss is less demoralizing because we're making like steady chip progress instead of being stuck at one part for 40 hours.
Young dip hit that skip, yep. And yeah, no, there you can definitely see the improvement throughout the night. Healing has improved, the tanking has improved a ton. People have gotten better at popping not the P1 months, but we're still popping them.
Monk is definitely better. It
Yeah,
does
that's what I was
huge
figuring.
burst skills.
No, like, we've been fucking up a lot, and we've been recovering in that first phase without me calling pot because you're on Monk right now.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, this
it's not the raw
this
HP.
fight is made for Monk, I feel like.
Yeah, we're not scared of raw HPS. I think we're just scared of burst healing.
Whereas one arm sucked for Monk.
It was worse for the rest of us, I swear to you.
Well, yeah, you had more
I
mechanics to
played
deal
it
with.
on Monk and I played it on Druid, and Monk was way better than being out in range with Druid.
Yeah, less stuff to kill me to worry about.
Yeah.
Harder to
By
get
the way-
set up and cast.
I do want to give a heads up. Next week, the class seating chart will be rearranged. I see some bullying going on in class
What?
right now. And
I like our class 4.
Barry.
Around that time where my brain is actually mush.
I don't get that opportunity, sadly.
Your brain's already mush.
I don't pop extra mines, please. I don't care if you live or not. I don't want them popped at all. Okay. You need Solix, watch your health. Solix. Okay.
Use my cocoon.
Okay, we'll use
use it on Shinny?
we'll use Azuna's Ironbark on that then. That's a
I-
noble, by the way.
I
Oh,
used mine
we'll
on
use
Shinny.
your bubble.
I used
Oh,
mine
okay.
on
Okay, I will call a different stack on them. That's on Barry. Whoever has, well, you're still getting external. Whoever. Okay, I didn't think that you transitioned to ton.
Good, bro. I got him.
Noble, make sure that you. Do you have stack Noble? Any indication in chat? Just type any letter if you do. I got. Okay, you're gonna stack whoever I call. Unless it's on you, and then if you have it, pop a big defensive and pray.
I got knocked out.
That's it's time to do it. Yeah, I mean, congrats. Get knocked in the right direction.
No.
Okay, Sue, you're stacking in 3, 2, 1. And Sue will be the one that's stacking, and whoever gets this, pop a massive defensive, like massive. It's on Sue, just pop a massive defensive and pray.
Bird is down, by the way.
Yep.
We had 3 people.
Instant theorism. Fira Sturd.
I can't.
He's on the rock side. And then everyone's getting under the boss to bait. Stop boss movement. We'll get under to bait. You don't have to be directly under, just around it. Watch mines, watch mines, watch mines. Soak everyone. Look at your health. Soaks. Soaks. Keep on soaking.
Oh,
keep
crap,
on soaking.
sorry.
We're good. We're good. Put this on school. We missed a soak. We were so close to getting that perfect there. We were so close to getting that perfect. Wipe it up.
Sorry, there was one stacked on top of each other. I don't know what to do to that.
No, you didn't double pop. You didn't double pop.
It looked like a double pop because it was they both popped at the same time. So
I'll double check the VOD, but
There were
if it
6
gets,
soaks out.
I mean,
at
there
least.
are going to be times where 6
Yeah.
soaks are out, but I'll double check the VOD. Either way, it wasn't bad there. That I'm watching it now. Everyone rise up and take your buffs.
yeah, it's the 3 and 4 is where it was stacked on top of each other, and I was trying to pop one of them. Not both of them.
Okay, yeah, we did get a double stack there at the end. If it happens, it happens. Like, that's just unfortunate if that happens. I mean, I guess, yeah, you just gotta pop them. There's nothing we can do there. That's one of those 1 in a million things. Melee, maybe try not to stack initially, but be kind of near boss. Like, we don't have to stack, we don't have to be under boss. Just be
Well, they chase
within
people,
5
don't
yards. Yeah, so be within a 5-yard circle of the boss when we're baiting. And then if you see them, if you're fixated, just don't let it run into you and don't run in the same direction as someone else fixated, and you're good.
It's happened once in the mini pools, so I don't see it happening too often.
Yeah, no, it's one of those things where we're not going to build the whole strat around it, but we can just kind of mitigate the chances by not being pixel stacked. We got a couple more pulls tonight. I still want that sub 50 pull. We got a 52 tonight.
Should we ever have 3 people on the same side for the icy feet? Like when it says left or
No.
right?
No. So someone went to the wrong side. Remember, on the icy feet, left is red side, right is green side. You are using the orientation as you're running to the boss from our current position.
Oh, so many times. Don't die.
Bait. Do not pop mines. I know. Fira Sturd. That's on Monk. I swear that thing hates some people more than others.
Got the fire and the line.
That's on Shinny.
And the ad.
Yeah, kill the ad, so then
You have my
Shinny,
vote.
we're not. You're on rock side. Alright, focus on clean mechanics here. The boss damage won't matter on this pool because we already have 2 people dead the whole time, but clean boss mechs. Make sure that you guys get knocked out of the proper walls. That's been getting better throughout the night. We're dipping in 4, 3, 2, 1. Dip, watch your health. Someone's going to the wrong side. One of you guys was not assigned to left, that went to left. That's on Cat. It worked out fine. Transition. We're down 3 people. I need everyone turbo focused on 6 here. Bait. Just stop boss spam and just get these soaks and watch your health. Watch your health. Pop now. Alright, soak on skull and pop a defensive with this. Boss on that little pin. Yeah, you don't soak that, did you?
Oh, I don't?
Yeah, no, you don't. You only take the first and third soak.
Oh, sorry, my fault.
No, you're good. So your weak aura will tell you soak or don't soak. So this would be Moose Ironbark on me. And then we're all going to transition here. Transition. I just want to practice getting these gals to the right spot. We're not going to live through it, but I want to see 3 gals in the right spot. Far right is all the way on diamond. We're going to get a roar here by Miranda in a second.
I don't have a roar.
Moo, you're going to roar now and get far right if you have that right one. Someone's going, whoever Taco you got went the wrong way. Cat, you were going the right way. Taco, you went the wrong way. We'll wipe it up from here. Do you have like a little L on the left side of your monitor and a R on the right side of your monitor by any chance, Taco? Yes, and you went right.
Left would have been circle.
I'm
right is always purple.
Making the little map bigger and putting it more in the middle of my screen.
On comms, I need everyone to turn on their brain for like 30 seconds here, because I'm going to say this one more time, and I just want everyone to really understand this. When we flip the orientation for left and right, that is only for the Frost Shatter Spears that are right here. The reason that we do that is because we walk into dip, and then we turn around and we start facing the center of the room when we're running out, and that's when it will tell us left or right. Other than that, we're always facing the wall, and we are using the wall to orient left and right. So for Galjails, that triangle is green, is left, red X is right. For Frost Shatter Spears, it's the opposite. X is left, green is right. It's whatever direction we're facing, we're using that to orient ourselves. Does anyone have any questions on that? Outside of the room. So when I say wall, we're facing the outside of the room. So when we are placing all Galjos, the boss is usually positioned in front of us. Like, we're over here, boss is positioned in front of us. So since I am facing the outside of the room from the center, right is now there, left is now on the circle. That's always going to be the orientation for Galjos. Like, when we're doing the first set of Galjos, we're all kind of hanging out here. So that means that left is on triangle, right is on X. Okay, I see. Don't do that.
Does the weak aura tell you which one to get in?
Yes, there is a yes, it does. It'll tell you which one to get.
Right?
Yeah, it'll basically give you a location for where you're going. It will give you a little map on where you're going.
That map has been less than helpful. I'm not gonna lie, it's made no sense to me. I didn't know what it was this whole time, but now that you say it's a map, I guess I kind of
The green dot is the one that you go into.
Well, I don't go in any of them, preferably.
I mean, if you get it, the green dot would be the one that you go into.
Fucking Josh.
Yep.
Don't worry, Shinny, you don't need to go anywhere.
I'll keep that in mind.
Josh, you're gonna be so drunk right now. Did I ever bring Moso back? Okay, he's here. I was just like, wait a minute. He
still said it.
Yeah, I added a new channel for Muggsy, by the way. Don't pop extras. Watch Kawa. Okay. Watch Taco. Watch Noble. Watch Illidan. Okay. That's on Moo. That's on Gabe. Which one of y'all was it?
It was me. I didn't run back over after the clear thing in time.
Don't run super far out.
So I'll ask a question just because I've been dropping the call a bit, but I want to know if it helps people or not. Would people prefer for me to make a get on rock side if you're not there yet call? Because if you guys prefer that, I definitely can do that. I've been dropping it because I see it as a need this call for this first phase.
I've been doing it just strictly based off of mechanics, but I would prefer it because my UI does not show boss energy.
Okay, I will say it, but doing it based off boss mechanics is definitely a good way to go. Like, I normally think that after that big circle goes out, it's a good time to move over because there's no reason to be on the metal side unless you get the other frontal. Taco
Does
will,
the weak aura
Taco
tell
will
you
fix
in the
it.
transition, Taco?
It is not.
Mine does. I have one that shows a percent right in the middle of the screen.
Can you send me that then?
Yeah.
Because right
If
now
I-
I'm like looking in an egregious spot of my screen and I hate it.
Yeah, it's
Yep.
no liquid pack.
If I had a weak aura for it, I'd be fully down to drop it. But I don't know where the transition is as comfortably on the second transition. Like the first one I don't care too much about, but I know.
I mean, when
It
we're back
can
on
be
middle
easy.
side, it's super duper easy because the boss is on this side, so people are naturally hanging out here.
So it shows at 90% and up.
Everyone should take this weak aura. If you are one of the people that has ever stopped us from like transitioning, then you should take that weak aura. I'm not going to call it. It's now a personal responsibility.
It's always after the second frontal. If it helps.
Yep. No, it's static.
Giant
like,
circle.
Yep. Like there are a lot of indicators that you should transition, and Turd and I should be the only ones having to use any brain power whatsoever. Bait.
Is my timer off, or was that like an 8-second early?
Your timer is definitely off. That was not 8 seconds early. I think I would have called wipe. Yeah, I definitely just would have called wipe there. Watch cat. That's on Monk, or Mook, sorry, not Monk. One of the MO healers. Kill the ad. That's on cat. Oh, that weak aura helps me so much. This is the one that I've been looking for and I couldn't find.
Yeah, it's in the liquid pack.
I'm pretty sure I just keep you around for weak auras at this point.
Right. We should think about using liquid for next tier because it's really good.
Yeah, they have a
Isn't it
lot.
heavier, though?
It's heavier is what I worry about. We've had issues with people in the past where people, they claim that their computer has issues with it. I don't know if it actually does, but I get nervous with that, which is why I go Northern Sky.
Yeah, I mean, if my laptop can run it though, I feel like
Yep.
That's a frontal.
3, 2, 1, dip. Good dip. Sue, you'll need to dip again later, but yeah, you're probably dead. Oh, you'll have to dip Sue though to get your circle off. That's on cap. That's bubble and put it into ads.
Just likes me.
Yeah, sometimes you just get chosen to be like killed in a pool. I've seen it with several people like Maddie, Gig. I think I've seen it with Odad. You just now.
What do we do?
Getting targeted by multiple mechanics in a row. Don't pop them. Don't pop them. Watch your health. Everyone's soaking. Okay, keep on going and soak, soak, soak. Slow down. Pot. Everyone pot. And soak this. We kind of sped up a bit too much at the end, but we were good until that point. Alright, so this is going to go towards Star. That's the rock side. Rock side. That's a stack on the rock side. And then this is going to be Moo's Ironbark, and this goes to Diamond. Everyone move to the rock side if you don't need to be on the metal. The frontal is going to Diamond. It's dangerous. Frontal to Diamond. That's on Jake. Sorry, I forgot to call it. And then we're going to swap to Dirt. Everyone on Dirt side. And then just get these Galgale placements correct. If we get that, I will be very happy. You will have a happy raid lead. Kill the ad. Kill the ad. Get these jails correct. Far right is way over on Diamond. Look at that. Okay, I'm proud of y'all. I'm genuinely proud of y'all right now. Get knocked out of it. Get knocked towards the center of the room when you get knocked out. And then everyone's gonna go dip their feet in ice. Go dip. Go dip. Or not in fire. And then just get behind a wall. Get behind a wall, any wall. I didn't clarify this yet, so it's new territory. Alright,
Don't
keep
stand
on
in
playing
front
it
of
out.
lines.
No, hold on, comps. We're going to put bubble and swing this into the ads. Swing this into both ads. You're going to need to run around. Yep, that is beautiful. That is exactly what you do. And then here's where we would transition. Like, this is when we'd phase. So we're going to dive, but that's new progress. We have seen the whole fight up until that point. So what we're going to change is we're definitely going to change how we do that Frost Shatter Spear set and make that a bit cleaner. I didn't go over that yet, but that was good.
Is it 40%?
40%. We have phased him to the rock side at 53%.
When I died, I didn't soak in the fire, or was it just...
Your spear went into you.
Doesn't make sense.
So
I didn't get any of the right
fire
things.
and then
behind
you
a
go
cage
behind
if
a
you got
rock.
the spear on you.
Okay, so did you not have the ice assigned to you at all? Then you stood in the direction between someone's spear and where they were.
Wait, I don't I don't get it.
It's just like normal heroic. If you stand in the line of the spear, you're gonna get frozen.
I'm not gonna lie.
All I know is I came up from the jade lake, right, and then I went to the boss and just died on the middle way.
Yeah, so you were in the way of someone's spear. You were in the way of someone's spear.
What is guys? Go ahead, Cal. This has not. What I was gonna ask has nothing to do with what we're doing.
Alright, then we'll focus up for one more poll, 2 more polls.
I was just gonna ask a silly ass question.
Go ahead.
What's everyone's genuine opinion on the entire raid so far? Like, just every boss. Has it been
That's not a silly question. That's a good question.
A-.
I personally cannot wait to kill Gallywix so I can get the hell out of this stupid ass raid. I fucking hate every boss. Every boss is horrible.
So here's my takes. I think that Sprocket was actually a good boss, and yes, it's frustrating, but it was actually a well-designed boss. Bandit would have been a good boss if they made an indicator that you got the big hit. Other than that, no issues with Bandit. It was honestly a fine boss. It was difficult.
The
but...
early bosses were fun. The later bosses, like Styx and One Arm Bandit, was not fun.
I like trash boss.
Wait. Health pot, everyone now. Health pot now. You know what you did, Cat. That's on Maddie. That's on Suit. And transition. 2, 1. Era's Vulture. And this is going to be a bubble on Cayenne. And swing it into that, swing it into that.
Green is left, right?
Green is left, yeah. Or, oh no, for the Frost Shatter Spears, green would have been right there. If we're talking Galgios, green was left. If we're talking Spears, green was right.
Okay, that's confused.
They do not pop extra mines. Do not pop extra mines. Everyone's soaking. Everyone's soaking. Look for soaks. Cookies now and pop. Soak on skull. Soak on skull. Boss is fine on position. Don't be in it if you aren't supposed to. This will go to star. This thing will go to star. That'll be a sack on Illidad. After this, everyone should move to the rock side because that's where we're going to be going. And the frontal will go to diamond. That's going to be on noble. That's your Ironbark, I believe. And then everyone's on the rock side. Let's position for Galgios. Get these Galgios just like last time, and this time we're going to do everything correct here. After we get the frontal, I want the boss moved to the fire so then people can naturally dip, if that makes sense. So after the frontal, you'll move them to the fire. That'll be a U thing, Mozo. Okay, so he's gonna, like look at the pings, take him there, and we're dipping in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Use the orientation that you have. Normally, just get it behind a wall. Watch the spears, everyone. Keep him where he's at. We want to be phasing here. So swing this into ads. Swing this into ads. We're gonna be bubbling this. Swing this into ads. Both ads, it needs to be swung. Okay. Oh.
They killed me.
I'm killing this ad by myself again.
Yeah, so that would have, first of all, under 50%, and we're so close to transition, and the boss had a shield there, and we had people dead. We can do this. Good post. Honestly, I'm gonna make some diagrams for you guys on how left and right work, because I know it's confusing for some people.
Okay, but you had said left
Yeah,
and
no,
right
I'm
with
watching
ball
Noble.
jails, and then it's not the same for the spears. I didn't know that.
Cal, a really quick question. Like, how much longer do I have to run with this? Because, like, I don't know how much longer I could sustain. I was like,
how many seconds?
There's about 45% more of the boss's health.
No, I'm talking about the running part.
So I'm gonna just quickly do my end spiel and then I'll answer questions. Great job, everyone. Things got more consistent. People got better with spears. Galgios, those first Galgios look really good. We got better at not popping mines. We can still be better at that second set, but overall, good prog. I'll put some resources kind of going into next week. If you have individual questions, message me or talk to me in Discord after. But I'll see you guys next week. Sign up on the calendar. Casual raid on Monday.
Thank you, Daddy.
Yeah. So not the center line, but like the fire, kind of like on the rock side, on the fire. Yeah. I prefer. So I can tell you why we can't, because we're about to transition there. Well, not because someone has to be on the rock side, but we are about to transition there, and his beam goes right down the center line. So if we do have the boss on that side, we're now stuck on the metal side, going back and forth on that side for the transition when we need to be on the rock side for the transition. So like, hold on, let me share the screen. If you just quickly look. So right here, so this is how the beam is drawn.
I put my oil back.
So like, I want to put the boss here, and then basically we'll get the spears, we'll maybe like pull him a tiny bit off, and then we swing the ad, because if we have the boss here, he's going to charge like this over and over, and it'll kind of screw over our last Galgios. But if we start here, he's going to charge directly up here, and then he's going to hang out here, and then he's going to charge here, and then he's going to like do that, and then charge here. Yeah, so basically, see, like, so he's here. I'd say like we probably drag like right here, and that way melee are getting their uptime and they can dip, and then we'll just have people go do their figures. No, we auto phase here. Otherwise we need a 5th healer. Yep. Any other questions? That was a good night overall, by the way.
The color on the maps of like the jails, so the first 2 jails are orange, and well, I guess for me, but then the 3 jails I had like orange, red, orange. That's not telling me to go into the red one, is it?
Are you getting sick?
No.
Did you have a Gal jail assigned? No, so the red would be, so they're orange when you are not assigned to them. They're red when you're not assigned to them. They will turn green when you do get assigned to them.
Okay, I just want to make sure because I jumped in that one, but I wasn't 100% sure.
Yeah, so why is this on one-armed bandit?
Honestly,
but I can show you the weak aura and yeah.
I'm just trying to understand the maps to make sure I'm doing it right.
Is P2
yeah, no, so
like?
I'll show you.
Is P2 where the fight actually like kind of like starts or begins?
Yes,
because
100%.
Because like P1 seems like quite easy, but also, dude, we're like annihilating the boss.
So, believe it or not, there are people that can transition before we go to the rock side the second time without lust.
Kala,
Like
how much longer do I have to run with that? And I think I may need some people